What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing tonight? I wasn't actually going to do a stream tonight, but here we are. Might as well get one out. Why not hang out with everybody? Jeff, Tuning Mercury 1. Nice, you already got it printed and built? Cool. Done building already. Sweet. You are fast. Guys, as always, I'm going to play some music. Let me know before we get started how the audio is, if you can hear the music. Hopefully it's not too loud. I think last stream I popped back in. I think it was just the hair too loud. But you guys let me know. You are in control. Let's see, I think my mic stays around 18-ish, right around here, and music around 35. So it should be good, but let me know, please. Wave. Perfect Dark, how you doing? Hey Darren, haven't seen you in a minute. How are you? Sounds good. All right, cool. Yeah, so as always, there's going to be a pinned comment at the top of the chat. Feel free to jump in there. There's a gleam.io link. It is a chance to win a spool of PLA Plus from 3D Max, which is my live stream sponsor. Yeah, I think the last time we had, what, 45 or so people sign up, so the chances of winning a roll are actually pretty good. So hop in there and join if you plan on staying till the end. Usually around 12 is when I pick the person. You must be in the United States. That's the rules for 3D Max. Might be another printer I'll get. Let's see. I'm really excited about this machine. So it's kind of a perfect segue, actually. So as you guys know, you can see behind me right there. I have the Go 6. I just recently clippered it. It prints great. It doesn't even need much, really, to print really great already. Now, if you wanted to really tune it and send it to the moon, I think you can. Its weak point, though, is the cantilever bed. Just, you know, the physicality of it. Now, I did see some community mods where you can add 2 more steppers and link them on the bottom with a belt, and you can add, you know, 3-point bed leveling. Well, not 3-point, it'll be belted, but still 3 points of lift on the bed, and that will solve all the problems that that machine has, or the only real problem. But I think that machine is really compelling. I'm really surprised that it's not more popular, to be honest. Like, I would much rather have that over any of the recent you know, bed slinger options that are coming out, at least in my opinion, because it's enclosed, so you just get that right away. It does have some weak points, though, like no all metal hot end, like that type of thing, if you guys saw in the video. But this machine is a whole different animal. So this thing is absolutely massive, first of all. Let's see some specs down here. It's a 12-month warranty. Silicone heating pad, which is really nice. Core XY, of course. It has, you know, their own extruder, which I have had 0 problems with. 2209, so that's great. You know, that touchscreen that's on there, it's an MKS touchscreen, so technically, if you were to run Clipper, excuse me, if you were to run Clipper on it, you could repin that screen to run Clipper screen on it. Wi-Fi connectivity does come with an MKS board, where you can run, I think it's called B-Print. I think I linked it before in my Go 6. It would run on this board as well. So technically, even without running anything, it has Wi-Fi connectivity, so you don't have to run around with an SD card. Runout sensor, okay. Resume printing, sure. Easy and fast installation, you know, we'll see about that. Foldable installation cover, that's the little hat, okay. So here we go, the printing size 325 by 325 by 350. My first custom machine I built was 320 by 320 by a little less than that. It was based on a Prusa machine, it was just larger and wider. So this being that big plus enclosed, that's going to be good. I'm really excited about that. And one of the other things I wanted to note is, at this size, at Core XY, at enclosed, with it being enclosed, and having the PI bed and the automatic bed leveling, which, by the way, I wouldn't recommend buying this without those things. The bed is so big, you don't want that thing to be manually leveled. That would just be such a headache. Plus, if you ever do run something like Clipper on it, from something like this $36 CB1, for example, you could run camp and just remove that whole thing from your workflow and just let it level itself where it needs, especially with a bed that big. But all of that is under $400. So guys, use the link in the description if you're interested in checking this machine out. But it comes as a kit, so that's the major cost savings. Let me see if I can catch up with some of these chats that I see over here. JP, how you doing? Nathan Wilson, got my Ghost and about $50 worth of upgrades from Alley, and it's all good. Yep, that's how mine is. If you call my video on it, I did an all metal hot end, a new nozzle, and then the CB1, and it has been great. I've been printing ABS on it. Benjamin, the only concern I have with this machine is where do they trim the cost? Hopefully no safety concerns. Yes, obviously that's going to be something that we're going to look at, especially in this video, because I'm not going to be putting it together since it's a kit. We'll just do an unboxing, and then later I'll do a full build on it probably. But so we'll definitely check that out. I know that's obviously going to be a concern. I have a feeling most of it is because it's a kit. It's just parts in a box, right? Some of it is assembled, but it doesn't have really expensive parts. I'm going to assume that this is going to be the same quality level as a Ghost 6, just larger. And if that's the case, it's not the highest quality. Like the K1 is probably significantly higher quality, if that makes sense. It has glass, it has aluminum. This is going to be, your cheap, stamped steel, all over the counter parts, like no proprietary stuff. It's going to be like one of those machines. But I personally like that. I like the over the counter, parts that I can assemble and fix myself and, tune it and tweak it and do my own thing. So that's where they're saving the costs. It doesn't cost $800 because it has inexpensive parts. I'm hoping the FR4 bed will be good, a bit lighter than the glass, and make the cantilever less of an issue. Oh, for the Ghost 6? Yeah, I need to get a PI bed for mine. I don't think the bed has been an issue. I've not had a single print have some kind of issue that relates to the bed. I guess if you're printing something really fast or large, you might run into something like that, but the Z has actually been pretty good on the machine. You can definitely feel the bed if you push down on it, on the cantilever, but it hasn't actually been a problem in practice. So it is what it is. Looking to compete with a K1 Max. This has been out for a while, Michael. This has been completely under the radar, like the Ghost 6. I don't think this company has enough money for marketing. That's just my opinion. I don't know anything about them. But based on my experience with the Ghost 6 and how much I personally enjoy it, I'm really surprised that these things aren't all over the place. In fact, if you search the Ghost 6 and on this printer, you only really see them with Russian-speaking, threads and posts. So that's kind of strange. Maybe that market they marketed to, but America they just didn't, because I hear very, very little about this. I did notice while we're on the topic here, I went into printables and typed in Reborn 2, and I saw parts for it right away. Different ducts, lighting. We have a cover over here that kind of looks cool if you don't want to do the hat or you just don't want that much space. You can even put a stealth burner on it, which is fantastic. Just, easier to operate and lots of parts coming for it all the time being updated. So if you're into tinkering, it looks like it has, what's it called? Linear rails on there. Not rods, rails. So you can put a stealth burner on there. There's even like a hybrid Flying Bear Reborn 2 MAK vector duct. Look at that thing. It looks cool. So yeah, lots of things on here already. So people are doing stuff. Here's lights. You know what I mean? Like, it's a Core XY machine that's made with parts you can buy over the counter that comes with a metal enclosure. That's awesome. That's awesome. If you don't want to piece together a Voron kit, maybe this is an option. So definitely worth checking out. Hey, from Denmark. Hey, Sun Turtle, how are you? Hey, Jeff with the gifted. Thank you, sir. 5, man, really appreciate it. That is very kind of you. Wait, why is my avatar there? Jeff Montgomery with my avatar. But yeah, thank you very much. Tight Gen Engineering, Da Vinci, Steven, Mr. Ed, BW. You know, welcome to the team. Load of clips. Great, man. How are you? Thank you for showing the printer. Well, not yet, right? So far, I've just got the box. But yeah, I'm really excited for this one. I think it has a lot of potential, and I don't know. Is it too good to be true? Right? Like under $400. That's pretty good for such a large machine. All right, let's. Here's the plan. So I have two packages here. I got this one, which is the. Actually, let me just zoom in just a bit on this one. Also, check out that stack of of X+3s right here. By the way, they do stack like that, and technically, if you have a piece of flat plexi or maybe even something printable, if you can enclose that top so the hot air doesn't just go into the power supply of the other machine, you could technically run them like that. Oh, camera, right. Let me zoom in just a bit so that we get that box. So, two boxes. One, this huge monster of a box, which is where the machine is. I'm going to take stuff out and put it on the table. But then this is the PEI and automatic bed leveling sensor. Like I mentioned before, I would not personally recommend buying this machine without it. Let's see how much you save. So $375. It's not worth it. It's I would 100% say that you should definitely get the sensor and the PI bed, especially at that size PI. I think that's worth it. One thing I do want to know actually is what is the hot end? Just peeking at it just now right here, it looks like it has the same hot end as the Go 6, which I wouldn't be too happy about, honestly. I want to see an all-metal hot end. Actually, can I search for that? Oh man, hot end temperature 350. Jeez, 350. It better have a hot end. I mean, an all-metal hot end. Okay, let me take a closer look at what it has on there. And does it tell us? Linear advance. Okay, interesting. 4XY. Yep. Linear guides. Yep. 220 volts / 115 silicone heating pad. Full insulated cover. You know, direct drive, dual fans. Right here, maximum hot end. Support for material printing. I mean, it says PLA, ABS, TPU, PETG, HIPS. Wow, PEEK, PC, nylon. Okay, so it has an all-metal hot end. I'm going to check that, obviously. Cool. Yeah, let's just get right in. This has so much promise. I'm extremely excited. This one is all-metal. Oh, okay. Thank you for that. Someone in Discord I'm in has one that says it's all-metal. Oh, cool. Yeah. That's great. Oh, this looks like a fun kit. Yeah, I think so. I wish I had more time. I've been so busy at work. I've been just exhausted. I was just gonna sleep today, and I kind of just decided to jump down here last minute. Actually, I accidentally started the stream early. I don't know if anyone caught that, but I instead of selecting the broadcast, I hit live, and it's just my face in the camera for 2 seconds, realizing that I was live. Yeah, but let's see how it goes. Also, for those that have been following along, I have mounted this and have been putting my tools up finally so that I know where they are instead of being in this find everything bin. And I obviously still have a bunch more to print and do, but this thing is awesome. One of the best things I found so far is these little guys where you can print these little handles for your Allen keys. And I know it's a little petty, but the fact that you can use both this side and the ball head side with a nice little handle, and they're here in an order, and you get them for free from printers, this is a cool thing on printables. I would suggest it. But yeah, tools. Having it all right here. Very nice. It's not necessarily free because you have to, print it, but definitely a fun little thing. You guys can find the files on printables. I would have never thought of that. Right? All right, so let's get into the PI. Oh, right, that's what I was doing. The camera. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place. That's gonna happen in this stream. I'm literally just running on coffee and thoughts. All right, I'm gonna lower it a bit. Let's see. Actually, let me make it larger so that I can see what I'm doing. Okay, looks like it's pretty crisp, so we'll just keep it there. Turn it a bit. There we go. All right, so box number 1. Also, for those wondering, the FISEC kit that I'm working on will be the first thing I do, I think. I might have to do them both at the same time. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so this is the bed leveling sensor, and this is not what I expected to see, to be honest with you. I expected to see an Omron type sensor. Yeah, see, they have Russian. So I guess their market is in Russia. Because I know they're a Chinese company. So this is the sensor, and honestly, you know, I guess I should hold my opinion until we actually see it in action. So we have a little mount here, some zip ties, but I'm familiar with these mounts, and I have not had much success with this. This one is a little bit different than the one I'm referring to, but this is one of those optical sensors. We'll see how it does. We'll see how it does. I had a machine somewhat recently, and this thing doesn't like to be hot. It becomes a little more inaccurate. Maybe it's not this one exactly. I do see a brand on here. Is anyone familiar with this one? Focus, focus. Come on, focus, please. Let me check the focus on the camera real quick. Image, focus, auto. Let me turn auto off. Bolson? Is that what it says? Bolson. Bolson. Either way, I'm not the biggest fan of these, but we'll see how they work. Papa's here. How you doing, man? I've seen a video with a thermal runaway. Can you check if they fixed that problem? Yeah, I will surely check if they fixed that problem. Not in this video. I'm probably going to be just checking out all the components and seeing how it's built. It looks like these things... Oh, okay, so this is going to get plugged in, and this gets clamped in. You know, we'll see how it all works, but so far, the sensor is not the most encouraging thing I've ever seen. Because, like I said, I have some experience with it. Actually, let me put this back in there. But hey, maybe I'm completely wrong. You know, some people don't like the Omron sensor on the Trident, and I'm using it without anything else, and it's been the most accurate Z leveling thing that I've ever had. So who knows? I like the way that this is packaged, by the way. The bed is like in here, in like a sandwich. Alright, so the typical bed magnet scenario. Looks like we'll be gluing the magnet. Nice little corner protection. I know this isn't very important per se, but you know, let's check it all out. Also, I'm zoomed in too far, huh? Let's zoom out a bit. Let's go this way. This way. But yeah, it's a good looking PI, and we'll see what happens with the leveling sensor. Move that up there. All right, let's. Oh, by the way, this box I have to open because the whole thing was so dented in when I walked up to the house, and was delivered on its side. I was worried that something was going to be wrong, so I popped it open just to look in this corner, and the corner looked okay, so I just closed it. I didn't even take anything out. So let's see what we got on top here. So it looks like a component checklist. So somebody had to go through and looks like signed off on it. Okay. Yeah, there's the date. Cool. Huge foam pieces. This box is very heavy and very big. All right, we got a giant version of the hat. What a choice. What a choice. I mean, by the way, let me catch the name. Nathan, right? Were you the one asking about the... No, you're the one that has the ghost. The cutting price. Where was that? Who was that? Oh, Benjamin Ford. Whoops. Close. Yeah, this is another way they cut costs. They could have had like an acrylic upper enclosure piece, but they chose to do this. You know, it's just, I wonder if this is some kind of photo. I mean, it is. It's 4 photos, but being reused for a purpose of a enclosure. It's so big, it's hard to fit onto the. Oh, here's an idea of how big it is. Can you guys still see? Wow. So this thing will encompass the Ghost 6 completely. Holy! What about the Trident? Yeah, it's bigger than the Trident. Wow. That's a bit large. Did you guys catch that over there? I put it on the Chitty Tech, which is massive. It fits on, it covers the Chitty Tech X Plus 3. So that means this machine is bigger than the X Plus 3. And the X Plus 3 is a big machine. So yeah, that's gonna be something. In the pic, I thought it was some kind of hard plastic. No, it's one of those umbrellas, just like the Ghost 6. The other thing I found is when you attach it in there, you can umbrella mod. You can literally just take off the front and like put it in the back, which is actually really nice. Let me show it to you. I wish I knew this when I was working on the video, but you don't have to take it off. You can just do that, which is super convenient. So if you're gonna print TPU or PLA, you can just open it up like that, and you don't have to put it away. So it's actually really effective, to be honest. Like, you can stow it away really easily. It's very light. Yeah, it's actually okay. All right, we got some huge acrylic pieces. Take this out. These are all together, but I want to check them because, like I said, this corner is dented in so heavily, as in the box. No, they look good. They're very well protected. So it looks like the front door. First of all, I really like this. That's the door, and look at this. This is actually very cool feeling. This was the stuff. Oh, they have the logo on all of them. It has this texture to it. You guys see, almost like PEI, but it's a sheet of acrylic. It's actually not acrylic. This is just plastic. Pretty sturdy. This is nice. It's so big. What's funny is I'm gonna have to build this alongside working on a V02R1 from FISEC. So it's like the biggest machine and the smallest machine at the same time. That's gonna be something. The contrast. Hey cat, why are you running down here in a panic? Cat, what's up? Come say hi. Come here. Come here, cat. Animal. Say hi to the stream. Yeah, I will definitely have to put it inside of there. Go check out those printer, cat. No biting plastic down here. Alright, we have accessories. Cat hair? Yeah, that's right. The doors, they're the same type of plastic hinge doors as the Ghost 6. Very nice hinges, actually. And they open all the way. Put the V0 in this if you want the heated chamber, yes. ABS, Truggy, thank you. Hey, Truggy. Oh, cool. Here's all the hardware. Let's see how it is labeled. Nice little packaging. All the bags have their logo on it. Pretty extra. Oh, look at that. Very well labeled. That's nice. So, hex socket head cap M3x10. There's 5 of those. There's also M4x8. 3 of those. Through hole hexagon rivet nut M3x3. 5 of those. Look at that. That's nice. It won't focus because, you know, camera. Cool. And there's even a picture of it. Cool. And they're numbered, so you know which part of the instructions it is. That's great. That's very nice. Oh, and it just focused too. There you go. Some T-nuts, 34 of them. Here we go. This is the biggest one. We got M4x8. We got 45 of those. And the cat just went full speed upstairs. Alright. And we got 50 M3x8. Cool, that was very nice to see. I love this. That's going to make the build easier. The fact that they're labeled and numbered, and they were even, look, they were even in the bag in order. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very well done. Very well done. Your cat's cute. Thanks, Quid. He's 14 years old. Yeah, it's very, very big. Attention to detail is a nice thing. I agree. So it looks like we have adjustable feet. We have some couplers in here, some kind of brackets. Looks like we have anti, what are these things called? They're for the Z. They go on the couplers. They stop it from having a bounce effect. There's a little knob in there as well. I'll remember the term, or one of you guys will remember and help me out. Power plug. Let's see what's in this bag here. Let's see what kind of SD card they give us. Not that it actually matters. A little 4-gigger. Okay, so 4 gig SD. Backlash, thank you. Anti-backlash. Yeah, words. Words. We have PTFE and a cable for plugging the printer in. We have another set of these tweezers, which I actually really like. I mentioned it in my Ghost 6. I've been using these. I got them hanging on my wall right here for a quick pickup. These are fantastic for getting that little bit of print or a little bit of dribble from your nozzle before print starts. Here is a needle in a very interesting little package here. A little needle in case things get clogged, which I have a spot for right there. Hey, Emlyn. Alright, so let's keep going. We have our great-grandmother's sweet spatula. Look at that. It's an ergo version. See how it's not just straight? It's not ambidextrous. This is one side. It's a right-hand spatula. I actually printed a spatula holder, but I don't think this will hold it, will it? It might. Yeah, it will. Look at that. It will even hold this massive spatula in case I need to do some pancakes or maybe some eggs. Maybe do like a cheesesteak. Do some chopping. Wait, another Bear printer? Yes, it is another Core XY machine. This one is absolutely massive, Grey Wolf. And it's under $400, which is interesting. We got, look at that, some branded clippers, snips, whatever you want to call them. We have them. Alright, let's go ahead and toss these accessories back in. Guys, let me know if the music is too loud, please. I was trying to say it earlier. I think I was looking back. I was looking for like a clip to pull from one of my videos, and the music at that moment was so loud I would have complained. So let me know before we get too deep. Alright, is this a tray that's removable? No. Okay, we'll go keep removing. So we have a user's manual running Clipper. No, this one doesn't run Clipper. This is a Marlin machine. And it comes with an MKS board that has Wi-Fi, so there's definitely some convenience. And I do personally like their firmware. I've actually gotten really used to their little interface on their screen. And it's really basic, but it's pretty good. And there's like different plugins you can install for the Wi-Fi module to be able to get to it in the browser. But I still think this would be way better suited with Clipper. And the board that's in here should take Clipper very easily. There should be, it should be pretty easy to either make a Clipper profile, or there's probably already, you know, configs out there. I want one just for the umbrella cover. That umbrella cover is so cool. You guys see it up there? Fedora! Next video series is knocking out a wall and expanding the workspace. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think the wife will like that. Yeah, I just did that, right? That was 3 months of this wall build over here. So I don't miss it at all. That used to be, if you don't remember or weren't a part of it, this wall used to be a built-in bookshelf from the 70s. And it took up a bunch of space. Not that I really used that space too much, but I was able to move all of this down a little bit further. So I did gain about 4 feet of space. Let's see what we got. So far, there's just everything that comes with it. Okay, the assembly is 2 pages. The assembly looks like it's nothing. Installation tips. Okay, so everything just slides into their own slots, looks like. It has a mounting surface. Yeah, it just slides in. Looks like you align it with the hardware. You put on some couplers. Large chamfer. Okay. Put in the rods. After sale service. That's it? You guys want to compare this to a Voron manual? Wow. Okay. I have a feeling that might be a little bit too simple. Alright, so we have the same sensor that's on the Go 6 and the same coupler. My coupler was a little funky. This one looks a little bit better on my Go 6. Alright, here is the hot end assembly. And look at this. Good idea, actually. You can knock it out as though, yeah, that goes outside. I can technically just knock it out and expand, although this is mostly underground. I just want to kind of see. Yeah, look at that. This is cool, actually. I like it. This is like CAN bus before CAN bus. Yeah, VGA. Cool, but it's not a VGA cable. It's a VGA plug If you look closely, this thing pops open. Can we pop this open? I think printer companies should already know when they send me stuff that I'm pretty much opening everything. Yeah, look at that. That's so cool. I like it. I like that. Neat. I wish I knew about this earlier. Like, I would have made my own. I would have used these in my own projects. There's little terminals in there. It's screwed down very nicely. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Cool. I'm not knocking it. I like it. Yeah, it screws in. Dope. 15 pins. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pins. This is a clue about how big this thing is. Oof. Michael, how are you? If I didn't say hi to you. Joseph, how you doing? Probably leftover design. Well, it actually, it looks like it's just a plug that you can buy. And it actually says HD link, so there you go. It's something that is monitor related. But I love the little terminals in there, which means you can use these things for a bunch of other stuff. So this is mounted onto this pretty thick piece of, I don't think this is aluminum. I think it's a piece of steel. It's kind of hefty. I'm trying to see if I could see the heat break. So this is definitely different than the Go 6. There's several differences. One, it doesn't have that big box style piece that this had. It looks like the fan is moved from right here closer to the actual heatsink, which is good. That's a good thing. There is some little board over here. What is this? Oh, this is an optical limit switch. For the X, I believe. Yeah, for the X. The extruder is the same, the motor is the same. Two little 4010 fans. I can't see the heat break. Let's see if I can take off the... Oh yeah, okay. It has a bimetal heat break. There you go. You guys see the copper? And the actual block is coated. So it doesn't have a hardened nozzle. Maybe that's why they didn't say any carbon fiber materials. But is it an MK8 nozzle? Yep. Hard to say. Nope. Can't do it. It's I don't want to break it. It's really on there, so I'll do it when it's hot. I think it's an MK8 nozzle, but it's slightly different sized in terms of the actual head itself. We'll see. It's not like you won't be able to control that on this. You will, so that part doesn't matter. But yeah, okay. This is a nice little unit. I like it. It is noticeably heavy though. Yes, dual gear extruder and the large dual gears. I actually think Flying Bear was doing this before all the other companies were doing it. See the large dual gears through there? And then you have the big external gear you can spin. I legit think this was one of the first ones, and they don't market it at all, really. 25 pins. No, 15 pop on this one. I'm looking to see if there's something you can find on Adafruit or somewhere as a breakout board. Yeah, that'd be cool to know, Joseph. Wow, 325. Yeah, it's the leveler is separate, Grey Wolf. You have to buy it as an option. So there's a kit that comes with the one-piece PEI bed, which is the one I got, and the auto bed leveling sensor. Otherwise, it does come manual and with glass. I was researching this printer before I bought the P1P. Yeah, and like you probably saw in your research, where the P1P gets almost endless marketing and research, and this one doesn't get anything really, so it's hard to find any information. So I'm not surprised that you went with the P1P, because if you had them both next to each other, this one's like, wow, I don't know anything about this, that's why it's so cheap. And then You know what I mean? Like, that's what happened. Alright, let's see how this is going to play out. Because all this is going to get very large, very fast. Maybe let me put this stuff back in. And that way it can at least be organized to some degree. I don't remember how this was in. It was something like this. I kind of wish this was cloth, but, you know, look at the price. Right? Like any of our complaints that we would have about anything in this package, we could just reply with, check out the price. Alright, let's get this guy out of here. Now I know why Printables has the Voron printhead options, because that printhead does feel pretty heavy with that steel plate there. Okay, so this gives us a good idea of size. Let me move some of this. God, it's so unwieldy. My box is ripped. If you guys have any questions about some specific component, let me know and I'll further look into it. We'll have to save up for this printer as long as it stays the same price. Yeah. You know, let's check it out in this build, right? Before, like I said, I don't know if I'm going to be building anything tonight, but just due to time. But let's have a good look-see here. Let me zoom out. Oh, I'm not even sure I'm zoomed in. Go higher and over. Okay, so there we go. That's probably a better view. This thing's pretty big. Oh, that's another thing. I gotta bring one of my tape measures over here because I constantly want to measure, and I can't because my tape measures are in my garage. So 55 centimeters, 550 millimeters wide. So 550 millimeters wide, it looks like. I don't like the assembly, yes. So you gotta like the assembly if you want one of these things. That's why it's not $800+. So if this thing was assembled, this thing is so huge. I can't even imagine how much this would cost to ship for them. And because they don't, at least it looks like, they don't have money to market it, I can't imagine them having the ability to not pack it and ship it like this. It's huge. Yes, the bed size is 329, but that's how much space the Core XY mechanism takes. Yeah, they've got 300 and another 25, so 550 wide. Looks like MGM 12s. Yes, they're 12s. Nice little metal stops. Yeah, by the way, Michael Burton, if you guys have any other questions like that, let me know. Yeah, everything is metal, and I don't see any plastic anywhere. So it looks like the end stops are all optical, those optical switches. The Z motors, the A and B motors are standard size NEMAs. They're not the larger ones like a Voron kit would have. So maybe that's why they're calling the limit on the print speed at 150. I bet it can go faster though. Did they lower the price? $375 is steel. They did not. It has been cheap like this. Although Don, I wouldn't buy it without the PEI and the auto bed leveling. And I don't think you'll be able to get both of those things together cheaper. But I do gotta say, I don't personally like that leveling sensor that's there. I'm just saying that now without using it. It could be in use. It could be completely perfect. But I've had bad luck with those things before. But that's a different machine, different brand, slightly different sensor. But I guess it is in that picture right there. But I kind of assumed it was going to be one of those Omron optical sensors are similar to the Pinda or something like that. This one is slightly different, so we'll see how it works. I'm just unfamiliar with it. So can these run Clipper? They can run Clipper very easily. Just like the Flying Bear, super easy. One file to upload, get something like this for 35, 36 bucks. Or any old phone, like an old Android phone, for example, or an old tablet if you really want to, you know, string along some bucks. Or even get a Pad 7. Put that in front of this thing and you're rocking. I mean, you can mount this sucker to the front of it and run the whole machine from this. 10mm belts, yes, big boy belts. I should run Clipper with very little issue. Yes, that's correct. This board will run Clipper very easily. Also, the board does run in what's it called? UART mode, right? Is that what it is? And you can. Well, you can run it in UART mode, where you can very carefully unsolder some of the connections and take off these little resistors. There's how-tos online, and you can define everything you want for those steppers, the 2209s on there. So you could run it. You could run whatever you want with these boards. They're actually really versatile. If you want to get that far, you don't need to do any of that. It'll run just fine with them being the way they are. About the size of the CR10. As far as the frame, but prints inside instead of bed slinging. Right. Yes. No, actually, the bed is a great size. Yeah, three. What is it? 329 is what it is. 329 is great. I used to have a 320 by 320 by 320 that was a custom machine, and I loved it. I could print everything on it. My Ghost runs on a Lepotato. Oh yeah, there you go. Lepotato is also like $35 or so. Yeah, you can easily get it running on that as well. I installed 3D Touch on CR10 running Clipper, extra 15 bucks. Yep, there you go. AC bed, yes. Yep, we'll get to it in a second. Sounds like this would be a great contender for K1 or P1S. So the difference is, Cole, is in theory, yes, but this is going to be a lower quality machine than those two, and it's a kit. Right, so this is going to be for the person that wants to tinker with this and make it their own and do stuff. This is all over the counter, no proprietary, right? Whereas both the K1 and the P1S are highly proprietary, zero maintenance. You know what I mean? If you're doing maintenance, you're doing it either from them, with them, or through some kind of warranty service. You're not just opening it up and doing whatever you want and throwing your own components in there and changing things. The K1 has more of that technically because Clipper, but they're still not open. Maybe in September. This, however, this is an ender essentially. Yeah, I mean it's also pre-greased. I can see the grease all over the place. Very smooth. Yep. Cool. Yeah, I love the huge belts. The huge belts. The 12mm rails, very nice. Looks like the x-axis isn't on. Also, by the way, these extrusions are custom extrusions. It looks like they're the T style extrusions, and they have an oval shape. See that on the bottom right there? That oval shape. That's actually part of the extrusion. Very robust feeling. This part is heavy. Not that this needs to move. But yeah, we got bearing mounts. These are nice and robust. These look like they're gonna hold rods for the bed. Although now I don't know about that. Yeah, it's not direct. It's not a direct competitor for the K1 P1S. This is for tinkering stuff. But then again, Perfect Dark, it is, right? Because people consider Vorons a direct competitor to the K1 and P1S, and technically they're not. They're just for a completely different soul. I'm trying to get my CR6 SE to run on Clipper. I got the printer with the correct firmware flashed, but I can't find the darn printer config that will work for it. Yeah, that's for printers that aren't like super mainstream machines. You're gonna have to find a pinout for the board and technically just go down the line and set it yourself. You can probably get away with finding a similar machine that runs similar components using that config and just editing the sizes, that's also easy to do. Like, for example, look up what board that the CR6 runs, and find another printer that runs that board, get that config, and then just edit it a little bit. All right, let's keep it moving. There's definitely a lot more in the box. I should probably put that back. Let me bring this back up here. See if I can stow it away to some degree. Or maybe I should keep it out. I don't know. Alright, let me just rest it here. Let's see. What time we got? 10 o'clock. For those just joining, by the way, on the top of the chat, there is a pinned comment right over here. It should take you to a gleam.io link. We're giving away a spool of filament via 3D Max. They're the sponsor for my live streams. And if you're present for the end and you're in the US, you are eligible to win. All you have to do is just be here in the chat and claim it. Alright, so here is the bed. Nice plug. I like these. This is the same plug as like Christmas lights run. What is this? Flying bear. Look at that. They're stamped. Does that have some movement in it? Alright, so we got yellow springs on the board, on the glass. How is this glass held? Oh. Oh. So the bed, this is like the, what was it called? Sidewinder X2. This bed is the heater. The which is, by the way, very straight. I've seen this a few times. So this, the whole glass here, the glass is, there's no metal, there's no aluminum plate. The heater is attached directly to the glass, and the glass is your bed plate. So that PI sheet that's going onto the glass, which, like I said, not necessarily bad. There's benefits to it, but interesting. Definitely interesting. So this is what I wanted to see. Yeah, I was right. So these little couplers. Okay, I'm just gonna ruin the camera angle. You guys see this down here? This coupler. Here we go. Here we go. This coupler actually has play in all directions on a spring. This is some kind of cool little custom coupler. That is very nice. So that plus backlash, that's cool. I haven't seen that on much higher end machines. Let's see. Your next project should be something 3D printed life size. The next project is gonna have to be that 3D printed plane. I've been putting it off, and I have 2 printer kits to do, which take up a lot of time. And I love building printers, right? But I also love making projects. I would love to make another one of these, but I have to stop doing printers in order to do the projects, and it's tough because doing printers brings in income for the channel. The projects don't, but they're super fun and very entertaining. So it's kind of, and I don't want to do sponsors because I don't want them to control what I say. So I don't know, it's just weird dilemma. Like I could definitely go into a just make money type of scenario with all this, but I don't want to. I want it to just be me having fun and sharing the experience with you guys. So I'm gonna do some printers, but I want to also do projects. So I think the next project is going to be that plane. It's huge, 4.5 foot wingspan. But trying to get, oh no, we did that one. Blind Gray Wolf, does it have 4.5.3 motherboard. I wouldn't know, but he would, obviously. Free shipping on our website, yes. Better heat spread with glass. Yep, and very straight. I've seen a few folks that removed the glass and used plate aluminum instead. Okay. Mr. Walkman, how you doing? I don't have a problem with the glass. Like I remember the Sidewinder X2 or X1. I don't remember which one it was. The bigger machine, the 300 by 300 machine. That thing was great with just glass. Kind of like Wobble X. Yes, Cole. Exactly. It's their own. Hey, Patrick, how you doing? I haven't talked to you in a minute. Yeah, this is cool. I like this. I like the plug that they use for the bed, and I like this whole thing is very robust. So yeah, 2 points of engagement for our bed, but that's okay. I should probably do this in layers. Yeah, let's do it this way. Wow, this thing is huge. It's huge. Where does this go? Upside down? Yeah, so it says AC 110 volts. So it should be pretty fast to heat. Alright, here we got our giant bearings. Of course, classic. I'm covered in grease instantly. Cool. Shove that back in there and go get my rag. Hey, Jason. Hey, I created. How big is the bed? It's 329 by 329. It's a big boy, Jason. All right, so look at these things. They're these 10 mils. Yep, 10 millimeter rods. So not 8 mil, they're 10 mil. So that's really good. Let's see what else we got in here. Like covers for some of the extrusions, and we have our hopefully not greased, yeah, not greased Z rods. Cool. All right, so that's how the bed works. I need that for any car parts. Yeah, that would totally work. It's all metal. Oh, check this out, Jason. On their website, according to their marketing, you know, you got to keep that in mind. They claim the hot end to go up to 350 C, and it's, you know, the printer's fully enclosed, and you can print PA, PC, nylon. So yeah, $390. I'm still kind of blown away by that. Does anyone confirm the rumor about the K1s being $200 off a Micro Center? I can't confirm it, but I've seen it. I have a Micro Center near me, but you know, I have a K1. I don't know how you would get one of those things randomly. I think that's kind of weird. I guess you gotta like go in and poke around. Alright, so we got some extrusions coming next. Actually, this is a better way for me to take it out. Yeah, alright, let's keep it all in order. Packaging is very modular. Like, they really put all these little pieces in there. We'll give them props for having the spool holder in an easy location. Yeah, right on the front, right? And it goes up. That's one of the benefits of having that silly hat. So here's the extrusions. They're definitely custom. Whoops, wrong view. They're definitely custom. Why is this so dark now? Hold on. Image. Let there be light. All right. Yeah. So there you go. So they're they're definitely custom. They have this little guy right here. They feel really nice. They have a texture to them. They're not the smooth fingerprint magnets. They're the oh, there you go, the glossy texture, kind of like their side panels. Very nice. Cole, I see quite a few posts on Facebook with receipts that they got $200 off. I guess they got a code via email, maybe. JP and Cole, from what I hear, you have to be there at the store and like ask around. Like you're given those things randomly. So I think it's like an in-store only. I could be wrong, I guess, but that's what I thought. All right, and the next part is just the bottom of the machine. So technically, we might be able to put some of it together today. Would you guys want to see that? At least some of it? All right, I was just about to say, now here's the meat and potatoes, but to be honest, this isn't very heavy. This is plastic. This is the textured ABS plastic. Wow, that is unexpected. That's so compact. Okay, this is also very nice. I know you might not think much of this, but because there's so much space here, there is a slot all the way around, a standard T-slot, which means you can technically mount whatever the hell you want over here. Why is this machine not everywhere? Hey, Zoomy, how you doing? Zoomtastic, look at that. You got another name. Cool. I'm really excited about this. Let's get in here. You guys know what time it is. Also, anyone know of a Hodo mount for the honeycomb wall? I would love to have my Hodo mounted. Let me know if you know. Fantastic. Hey Caleb, how you doing? Thanks for popping in. Ah! That's stripped. I stripped that one. I gotta admit, this Hodo is so powerful. This is not the first piece of hardware I've stripped with this thing. Alright, now my camera's blown out. You broke it already? Too soon. It's not already. You just got here. I've had plenty of time to talk about it before breaking it. So there. Hey, Bob. The honeycomb wall is looking nice. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, the chat's in the way. Can I go further? Come on, camera. Turn a little more. Yeah. I'm pretty happy with it. I left all of this space because I still have a ton to put over here. But yeah, I've really enjoyed it. That's been a fun little project. Hey, Philip. Whoops. These wrenches. You guys gotta print these. It's the best. Man, this thing is really... Can I get it at all? I don't think we'll be getting in here, fellas and ladies. Oh, I think I got it. Oh yeah, I got it. Don't breathe. Yeah, I stripped this one. Hey, Andre. I definitely stripped this one. I was going right in the garbage. I want a chocolate milkshake? Nice. I'll have a coffee. I did have some chocolate chip cookies earlier. All right, let's see what's in here. Okay. All right. Cool. That's good to see. This is for the bed. Nice little solid state relay. And we have a much smaller power supply because the bed doesn't need power. It's obviously not going to be a big brand. It does have a sticker on the side, but I can't see it. Big power button on the front here. The screen has its own area here on the front. Is that a magnet? What is that? I don't know what that is. We'll look at it later. Alright, so this is a really similar setup to the Go 6. The stepper drivers are not built in. They are modular. That's very nice. Yeah, I see the Wi-Fi module. Let's see what the name of this board is. MKS what? MKS Nano 6 3.2. So yeah, it'll run everything. It'll run anything you want. Why doesn't the bed need power? The bed runs straight from your source. It has the same style as Borons do. It has the silicone bed going directly to glass. So it should heat up very fast in comparison. You still owe me a cookie? That's true. One. Single one. Federer, I gotta say, I made a big mistake printing that guitar. Everyone wants one now. Yeah, I'm sure, Cole. If you showed that thing, plus you made it so like, you made it like green. You know what I mean? Like everyone wants one of this. Sold on the key holder. That guitar came out, so yeah, it did. Why doesn't the bed need... Oh, okay, we did that one. It's true. Make people pay. Is that printer or mini mosque? Well, if you look at it like this, it's a mini mosque. The bed is powered by AC, yes. Yep. Yeah, so this is actually a cool setup. I see there's a 5-volt... Actually, let me set this up so that you guys can have a better view of the situation. Because, like, isn't that the whole point of doing this? Right, the fan's going to be directly in the way, but here's what I'm talking about. There is a stepper... there is a spot for another stepper driver, so expansion yet again. There is a 5-volt pin that's available. We have another plug right over here that's available. Let's see what that says. That's RGB. We have RGB up top. So this board already right off the bat has plenty of expansion. Let me see if I can see more in there behind all this stuff. Oh yeah, there's plenty more plugs. There's another stepper plug. There's 2 more fan plugs. So 2 more fans. We got 2 spots for RGB. We got another, 2 more 5-volt. Yep. So, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. There's spots for 4 more LED plugs if you wanted to, or any other components that use 5 volts. We have direct 5 volts right here, which means you can run a Raspberry Pi or similar right from the board right over here. Man, this is cool. Yeah, I dig it. Yeah, I wonder if we can plug... Oh yeah, hold on. So the thing with the Go 6 is you can't plug in... you can't plug the Raspberry Pi in from the inside, right? Because the plug of the board is on the outside of the machine. This one is 2. However, what do we have here? What's on the side over here? Oh, that's just how you plug in the steppers and whatnot. Right? Yeah. However, can we arrange this in some funky way where we can plug in a Pi maybe using UART. I don't know. I'll have to look up online. Maybe there's a pinout of this board. Like I said, it is a Nano 6 version 3.2. So, yeah, I think this thing is destined to run Clipper, really. I don't even know if I'd want to not. You know? Cool. Cool. That's what we got in the enclosure. All right, let me fix this camera. Let's catch up. Looking at the specs of this printer, I got half a mind to actually get one. Just that build size and nuts for the price. Yeah, if the fact that it comes not fully assembled doesn't scare you off, I wouldn't be too scared of this thing. The specs are awesome. I just don't think they market. They have no budget for marketing this thing. Yeah, I had to like really convince them to send it for even this, which I understand. I don't have a big channel, so they're gambling. Printer has a beanie, yep, and a propeller, yep. Printing a propeller on top is a must. Now that you said that, that's what's happening. And the Ghost 6 needs a little mini one right here. Although envy is a sin. 7, nice. I haven't seen that movie in a while. What's in the box? Don't look in the box. Nice. Wish P1P could run Clipper. Yeah, I don't know if that'll ever happen, but maybe. They might surprise everybody, who knows. Definitely needs Clipper on it. Yeah, I agree. I agree. We come from the land of enders. We ain't scared of putting things together. JP, I agree with you. I definitely get off-put when I can't mess with things, but I guess because I started with an ender, I don't know. All right, let me throw this together. Let's see what we can put together in an hour and a half or so. You can make an ender print perfectly. You can build this. Yeah, I mean. Yes. Yes. I still have a benchy. I'm gonna get it in a second, just for this conversation. But I have a benchy from my very first ender, and I just want to show it. The first Aquila took way too long to put together. It was such a new. Yeah, I do remember the very first Aquila did take some time. Like, what, 2 hours? Maybe more. And then by the time I had like 4 or 5 of them, I was putting them together so fast. Yeah, I know there's like 2 types of people, right? They got those kits and then they were instantly discouraged and didn't want them anymore. And then the other half got them and loved building it and is probably still building them. Another thing I kind of wanted to show is this. Check out how they did the plug. So this is where the hot end assembly plugs in. This is the plug for the bed. This is the little Wi-Fi sticker. So very nicely done. And I haven't seen anything about this thing. So even though this piece is plastic right here, this is really thick aluminum mounted directly to the sides that are giant. Oh, that's what these things were. These are magnets for the doors. And yeah, like I said, since this is an MKS screen, you technically can repin this and plug it directly to a Raspberry Pi, in which case you would be able to run Clipper screen on this. Where is that plug? Oh, it's on the front. That's great. So yeah, I guess the trick would be to kind of run like a 90-degree USB-A plug, right? maybe down or to the side and somehow tuck it into the bottom. That would be the only like tricky part. I gotta say, this is a really cheap sticker right here. Like, it's coming apart. Yeah, that's like brittle and super cheap. But it's a sticker. Have you seen Elegoo Neptune? Oh, hold on, I missed a whole bunch. Oh, okay, hold on, guys. Some of us survived FL Sun printers. I still really like my FL Sun. It's behind all this stuff. Which Minder 3 would be printing if it wasn't for Fetter? Wouldn't be printing if it wasn't for Fetter. It's all you're doing, not mine. Nah, I mean, you did it. I was just there. So we got his machine running Clipper on a Raspberry Pi, his Ender, and went through the tuning process and got it all printing and dialed in. I have 2 Enders printing perfectly slow, even on Clipper. That reminds me of the Benchy I was talking about. I have it on display up here. So this Benchy was printed on my original Ender 3 from way back. Come on, focus. He like really wants to focus on my face. Alright, if you won't do it, then we'll do it on this. Come on. Alright, we're going auto. We're going manual focus. Focus off. Focus on this. Here we go. Alright, and then let me catch the light. Check out those. Check out the overhangs. You can literally read the text. I guess you can't in this camera. Here's how you can tell that it was printed on an Ender. Remember the glass? Look at the cooling. I mean, you know, this wasn't 15 minutes. This was probably, what, 2.5 hours back then? But this thing it's flawless. It's literally perfect. It has my fingerprints on it. That's about it. Here we go. Let me catch the light. Here we go. Here's the light. Look at that. It looks like a toy. So yeah. Ender. Also, these things are printed on the Ender. Well, not all of it. Not that one. The one behind it. And that quality is insane. So yeah, it's definitely not the printer. You can have a complete bare bones pile of poop printing amazingly. In fact, I know a guy. His name is Mode, from Turkey, I believe, from what I remember. He still prints on an A8 that he modified heavily, mind you. But everyone who had one back then modified it, and that thing prints exceptionally. He runs a full RC related business with those things. As far as I can tell, you don't need a Pi for that printer. It has a Robin Nano 6v3 board, which is compatible with Clipper. Should be able to start with one of generic configs. Matthew, I don't think it has a Pi on it. That board is compatible with Clipper, but you need something to actually run Clipper on it. I don't think it has a Pi module or anything that's capable of running Clipper on it. I could be wrong. Please, actually, if you can search like while we're here, that would be really cool to know. But as far as I understand, you need a Raspberry Pi style thing to run Clipper alongside running Clipper on the board. You need an MCU. Have you seen the Elegoo Neptune 4 Prince 500? Yes, I have. I don't have one. I don't have any Elegoo connections at all. I've never even talked to them, but I have seen it all over the place. It seems pretty compelling for the price, but you have to want that type of machine. There's a reason why it's that cheap. About that, around 2 hours, but since I was so clueless, yeah. You'd go faster now, Zumi. Slowest steady wins the race. Yep. Little red Corvette. My old A8 clone. Yep, Trunksy. Lasts longer than my Roadstock Max. Speaking of A8s, I had a guy reach out that he has a stock A8. in box. Never made. Kit. So he's on vacation right now. When he comes back, I'll make him an offer. I want to buy it for a printer build. I want to build old, new A8. And his is not the clone, not the Tronxy machine. He has the original ANET machine. The more dangerous one. The fire one, as everyone calls it. That printer is so fire. I think we should just put some things together. Alright? Is that everything in the box? Alright, so we got everything out of the box. Let's see what it do. Alright, let's get our very in-depth instruction manual. This instruction manual is something else. Oh, look at that! Is that a pinout? Oh no, almost. I got really excited. It's how they have it all wired, which is nice, but what's this adapter board? That's what I want to know. Is there UART? Adapter board outside. No, it's the... No, it doesn't. So yeah, you'd have to run a USB-A cable to the front of it. There is an installation video. Let's see if we can just start and figure it out. Yeah, detailed instruction video by Flying Bear. Alright, so let's see. Obviously we'll need to get the hardware and stuff, but this looks like it's just going to go in like this on the T-nuts. Ow, box, snagged me. You're definitely a glutton for punishment. Yes. Yep. I do kind of like it. Does this run Marlin or Clipper? Grip, it runs Marlin, but it should run Clipper, if that makes sense. It has all the things that would be great with Clipper, and it will run Clipper. But out of the box, it runs Marlin with Wi-Fi on an MKS board. I was wrong. You will need a Pi or a clone, right? What you can do instead is follow a guide and use the header pins on the Pi to break out power and serial. Yep. And the board can provide power to the Pi, and it can be mounted down there because there's plenty of mounting space already in there. It's nice. It's nice. Alright, flathead screws, sockets, 3 nuts. You know, I wasn't planning on building anything, but we might as well hang out for a little bit. I guess I should try to find this instruction manual, or instruction video. First of all, let's see how many of you guys signed up for the for the giveaway. 19. Okay, that's some pretty good odds. 1 out of 19 is pretty good. Let's see. Reborn 2. Instructions. I wonder if we can get these in a non what's it called form. Hold on, guys. Let me just check this. Okay. Can we get like a PDF or something? Ah, Reborn 2. That's not good results. I don't want to. We need to add Flying Bear in here. That's a nightmare right there. I just entered the contest. Nice. Victory Tech V1.2. I think this is probably your best case, to be honest with you. I just did a video on this. This is the CB1. This without this heatsink is $36. So could be one of two entries. Ah, right, and you could still not win. That's true. Once again, they have this in Russian, so there definitely must be some kind of marketing campaign for the Russian market. All right, so we need M4x12s. Slide nuts. Oh, we don't need T-nuts. We need these slide nuts. Where are the M4x12s? And 3x3. These are all M3s. 3x10 and 4x8. And 4x8 and 3x8. T3 nuts. So where are these M4? It just says M412. Could be any of these M4s. Alright, what about the bag numbers? Oh, it says 8. Is there an 8? There's no 8. This is 8. The inside says 7. Inside says 7. Outside says 8, 9, 10. But this says 7 too. So does this. Peter, you must be Russian with that name. I am. I'm originally from Uzbekistan. My family moved to the United States when I was 7 years old. I'm 36 now. So we are Russian speaking, but not directly from Russia. Hey Buzzbird, how you doing? Yeah, there's a lot of people that come here to me that are not on the Discord. But yeah, Toys for Tots contest. That's gonna be cool. So last year we printed what was it, 1,200 toys for kids, printed individually, packaged for Toys for Tots. That's pretty cool. So definitely join up into the Discord. There's a link in the description. Once you join, there's a section for contests and giveaways. If you go there, Zumi's running that and putting together all the instructions there. Yep, there you go. Community contests. All right, so I guess I'm just gonna YOLO it. Even though, because it doesn't exclusively say which M4s. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's get these slide nuts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Also, last year, I don't know, maybe Zumi, if you have some info on this, you can let me know, but we gave away a ton of spools. I think it was 30 total. I could be wrong. It might have even been more than 30 spools were given away. It was 30 rolls of filament for the top 3. It was split between the top 3 donators. My secret wife, Milana, I don't know who that is, to be honest, is from Uzbekistan. Nice. More like 60. Was it 60 spools? It was so much. It was more than anyone I've seen on the internet was doing. Nice little humble brag there. You like that? More than anyone on the internet has given it away. I don't even know the words I just said. Alright, let's see what else we got in this video. Can you guys tell I hate looking at instructions? I'll avoid them. First place with 30 rolls, 20 for second, 10 for third. Amazing. Amazing. I really wish there were written instructions, guys. Manual. Printhead wiring, fan duct installation video, doors. This is how it's built. Man. So these aren't actual manuals. Okay. Alright, I guess we're watching this. So, one on top, two on top, and two on the bottom, or what? Looks like that printer is a little bit different. Looks like they've tweaked all these. Okay, so we have 4 on each side. All right. How about Nero 3D? What about Nero 3D? Oh, how many spools of filament he gave away? Well, yeah, he gives away a spool every live stream. But I meant like that was in one. That's in one contest. In one go, we gave away 60 spools. Have people done that before? I don't know. Yeah, Zumi, I do too. I would have enjoyed a good old PDF with instructions. Better wear your white gloves. Yeah, what's up with that? What's up with that, Flying Bear? I want white gloves. You guys remember the original Ender kits used to come with those finger condoms? That was a thing. They gave you, I think, 5 or 4 finger condoms. Nothing matters. Cool name. What's up? Also, some things matter. What for? To keep your hands clean. Always end up touching some kind of grease or something. Like the rails are all pre-greased. Come on. Alright, these have to be way more loose than I thought they had to. Let me loosen them as far as they go. Cheese grade aluminum. Well, this doesn't have sheet aluminum to cut you. Actually, this has plastic paneling and all metal, extrusions. There we go. Finally, I got it in there. Well, luckily, you only have to do this part one time. All right. I just started watching what's going on. So I'm not going to fully put this kit together, but we started putting together this Reborn 2 by Flying Bear. I kind of just gone over everything that it comes with in the box. And it's very nice. I'm impressed by a lot of things that are going on here. I wanted to see if this printer is too good to be true. So far, I think it's a pretty great value. I'm excited to get it together and see how it all functions together. But so far, so good. This is a good summary. Probably need lube for insertion. No, not here. We're going dry. Ill-advised. Zooming. Both? What a huge price drop. Aurora Tech did one 9 months ago at a price of $4.99. Wow. Yeah, I mean, it's very clear that they do not have the marketing capacity. And with the, especially 9 months ago, with all the other machines that come out from companies that have hundreds of thousands of dollars for marketing, it seems like these guys are just left behind. Also, I gotta say, when I said that this was just going to be an unboxing, I honestly didn't realize how little there is to put together. I thought it was going to be way more apart than this is. This really isn't any more complicated than anything. It's got the bottom, you put on these extrusions, you put in some rods, 2 couplers onto the X motors here, and then the whole top. And then when you're ready, probably like when you get the machine running, you can put the enclosure on. You don't even have to technically put the enclosure on until, you know, the whole thing's already configured and ready. We've got the movie Nope playing in the background, and I love this movie. Oh, I never heard of it. Now I'm close to pulling the trigger on getting one myself. Mr. Walkman, I hate to say this type of thing, but if you do, please use my link in the description. They're affiliate links, and they help the channel tremendously every time you guys use them. They're of no cost to you, obviously, but because I use my link, I get a small kickback for that. And you know, up to you. You know, depends if you need a printer right away. And obviously, I can't produce content extremely quickly because I was gonna suggest that you watch some reviews, maybe wait until this thing is printing and we can kind of see how it actually does. Also, I just realized the camera isn't even showing anything. Guys, let me know when this type of thing happens, because I get carried away. My bad. Do this and turn it that way. So at least gives you some idea of what I'm doing over here. So yeah, in the beginning we were having a conversation about how they cut costs to get it down this far. They cut costs because nothing here is proprietary. The only thing I see that's custom are these extrusions. These extrusions are definitely unique, and this corner bracket is unique. Otherwise, all these components are, you know, off the counter stuff. The steppers aren't the large, expensive steppers. They're inexpensive, very common stepper motors. The stepper drivers are off the shelf, very common, not a big brand name. That's how it's, you know, this isn't going to be your super high-end machine. This is going to be equivalent to like a middle grade machine in terms of components and build quality. This is definitely a tinkerer's printer for sure. You're not just putting this together and forgetting about it. You're going to be doing stuff. I thought it says it was 80% built. It is. The entire top with all of the moving mechanics of Core XY are already put together. All I'm doing is putting extrusions on. By the way, hold on. Let me click to make sure. Grey Wolf, I'm trying to answering your question. Thought it was 80% built. It is. I'm just putting on extrusions. And then the whole top is going to be the machine. Right. I was building one for sale, but the K1 P1P price drops have killed me before I could start. Yeah. Will do. Thank you. But the link doesn't go straight to the ordering page. Goes to the home page. So the ref might not kick in before if people order. No, it will, as long as you get there from that link. And after the stream, I can probably... You know what? Let me just do it now. I can make the link myself. Hold on just 1 second. Go here. Let me select this one. I want to make sure... Because my recommendation is to get it with the auto bed leveling. Let me go to marketing tools, paste production link. Oh, here we go. This link right here. Let me double check to make sure this is correct. There we go. Okay. So can I edit the description of something I'm currently live in? That's the question. Cool. Can I edit this? Edit video. Alright guys, in 1 second I'll add the link. Here we go. Alright, the link in the description should now be updated to this particular printer with the variants. Alright, yep, there we go. Okay, so that's added, so let me know about that. Thank you, JP. You better tell a flying bear you sold 40 printers at least with this video. I doubt it. At best, it would probably be 1 or 2, maybe. I don't... Typically, people don't buy machines from, at least in my experience, from these lives. They usually, if they buy them from the videos, and they buy them like months later. No worries, I didn't see anything. Nice. Everyone on live stream definitely ordering one. That'd be cool if that's a thing. It'd be nice if they had a 700. So Tronxy, I just saw Tronxy, Tronxy. They have a 1000 by 1000 by 1600 machine. So check that out. I started watching 3D printing channels with the 3D printing nerd. Oh, nice. But I like your channel much better. Well, you know, thank you very much. That's crazy. 3D printing nerd has significantly better production and editing and pretty much everything. Knowledge. He's been in this for much longer, so I appreciate that. I'm glad I found a 3D printed RC yellow truck. Yeah, such a fun... I've actually been thinking about pulling the batteries out, giving them a charge, and taking it somewhere for a little video, because I haven't ran them in a while. I have 2 of these trucks, and they're so fun. Imagine that PI bed plate. Yeah, I think it's a bunch of them stringed together. How much is this printer? $390 in the configuration that I'm putting together. I like the sheet metal flat pieces. Easy to use. Those templates are polycarbonate. This isn't metal. This is plastic. It has a metal frame all the way around. And this is the same ABS as the enclosure is made out of. It's like a textured ABS. Yes, less than 400. Yeah, unbelievable. That's shipped. 390 shipped. Yeah. At least one sold. I hate to know how much it is. Yeah. Yeah, when I see a normal guy, Joe left off being that guy a while back. He's a full-time guy. He is a normal guy. From what I see, I've been watching Joe for a very long time. I was watching Joe when he announced the video where he was going full-time. I don't know. I still see him as one of the most humble dudes. You know, he just does this every day, and you have a certain way you start talking and walking if you do it every single day. You know what I mean? You get fed up with things because you do it over and over again. People talk to you a certain way, things of that nature. And I guess I can't because I don't have or I don't rather, because I don't have certain partnerships. I don't have certain contracts. You know what I mean? But you know, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Actually, I shouldn't say man. I don't know if you're a man or not, but I appreciate you. I gotta get into a better habit of not saying dude or man to everybody, because I realize that I do it as soon as I say it, and I don't mean it in that way. It's just something that I've been saying my whole life, and it's tough not to say. I'm all man. Yeah, I think my audience is like 99, 98% male. So, Zumi, you're slightly outnumbered. You know, despite of how much of a pain these things are kind of to slide in there, I actually like the way that this is held in a lot. And it's very easy to just set it on the table, and it kind of self-aligns. Like, you don't need to figure out how this thing aligns or measure anything. You just plop it down, that sits flat, and you're good. Tighten 2, take it off the edge like this. Let's throw it on there. So guys, just so you know, it's 11 o'clock right now, so we have just under an hour for that giveaway, for the filament spool giveaway, US only. So go ahead and join up if you are interested in winning a chance to win a spool of filament, because that ends at 12, even though I might go a little bit over with this. Joel's like Linus Tech Tips now. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, imagine if Linus just did the same thing over and over again for years and years and years, you know? So yeah, he has to do like the trips and the interviews and the companies and the new tech. Like, you have to. I totally get it. But yeah, if you're looking for specifically not what Joel does, yeah, I can see how that is. Also, you know, I'm not trying to, I would never knock on anything. Like I said, I admire Joe a lot, but you know, he gets paid by doing those videos, like the videos that he does where he puts together the printers and prints on them. So all that is paid, and I try specifically not to do that, because I just don't want it to skew my opinion. But then again, like, for example, what was the Soval video? I think it was the larger SV07 or something, SV06 Plus or something like that. I remember he was really unhappy about it because of the bed. I wonder if they like really didn't like that and pulled something from him in some way, or tried to pull something. I guess we'll never know. By the way, you know, like I said, I've been watching Joe for many moons, many years. How long has he been full time? 5 years? Dude and man are cool. Yeah, dude and man are cool. I've just been saying it literally my whole life. I just don't want anyone to feel uncomfortable just because of my lack of, you know, like, just because of the way that just because I've been saying it my whole life. I don't want to alienate somebody in my comments or my live stream. You know what I mean? You guys came here to watch my content, you know? The least I can do is be respectful to the people that are hanging out with me. You know, just respect. Link said the drawing ended. What? Let me check. Nope, 53 minutes left. 24 people entered. It said 22 earlier, so. Buzz, double check. Maybe clear cache or something. I come from Denmark. If I can get the free filament Fab Lab in the USA. Can I give the filament to Fab Lab? Yes. any U.S. Address they will ship to, as long as it's not a P.O. box. I just learned that they do not ship to P.O. boxes. All right, the last leg. Win a roll of 3D Max filament. Competition has ended. Don, not the SVO7. I think it was the SVO6 Plus. Yeah, you guys can see it on my screen. I'm showing pretty good here. Let me check on the back end of it on my other browser. I'm gonna clear cache as well. No, it says ends in 51 minutes. It should be okay. Porn music. You've always been a fan. Here's I'll send another link in the chat. Yeah, check that link. You have cool live streams. Thank you. You know, just having fun in my basement and answering questions, just chatting. Nathan builds robots. I'm also a big fan of Nathan. I love how he has this natural skill to make people butthurt, and it's so entertaining. I'm a big fan. Hopefully we get to hang out at Earth. I don't know how long he's staying or what his plans are. It will only let you enter one time. That's true. Yeah, one email, one time, one name. Clear cache. Click new link. Still says ended. That's so weird, Buzzbird. Yeah, like, see, like, the timer is actually live. Like, it says 50 minutes. Well, no, you got to be in the U.S. Like, you must be. Is the date? Oh, is it past 12 where you are? No, that doesn't matter, because it should be on my time, not your time. Watch video from today. What do you mean, Don? Which one? For Nathan? Oh, you mean the new machine came out today, the SVO7? Yeah, the larger one. Yeah, it did. I saw an email from it, or for it. All right, so that's the main part of it, right? The main attachment. The next would be the whole top. Which, can I zoom this camera out any further than it already is? No, that's as wide as it goes, right? Oh, wrong camera. Hold on. Meet. Yeah. The giveaway is not ended. You just tripping. The drawing site didn't like my VPN. But once I turned it off, there's no problem. Ah, that could be it. Yeah, because if it's ended, it thinks that the time of where you are is past 12. Because it ends at 11:59. Alright, so we got this thing to this point. I think the next part, yep, is putting in the rods and the couplers. What's this? Looks important. Alright, let's go back to that video. They need to have chapters. Yep, put it flat. I really like that. I really like that you can put it flat like that. Oh, so before anything else, we're doing this. Also, which part is the front? I think he's putting it on sideways. I think this guy is putting it on sideways. There's no way it's supposed to go that way. There's no way. The motors are in the front. If you look at the video at the moment, the screen is in the front here, and the motors are back here. He's putting it wrong. He's putting it on wrong in the video. See, this is their budget. Yeah, okay, there. The motors. Also, these renderings are great. The motors have to go towards the front. Switch accounts, no help. Man, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. If you want free filament, go to our Discord server and the Toys for Tots competition. It's true. Fed or anyone else here, open sauce event, San Francisco next year. Are you all going? It would be nice to meet some folks. I probably am not going to be going. I went to San Francisco once on a business trip. It was awesome. I got the mountain bike just outside of San Francisco in Marin, in Marin County, which is where mountain biking started. It was so fun. I did like a one-on-one thing because I got done my part of the project early. And it was a good time. That place was cool, but it's really expensive, and to be honest, I can't really afford it. Otherwise, I would love to, because open source looked like a lot of fun. I'm also not very big on like crowds. stupid anxiety. I don't know what the hell. But yeah, we'll see how Earth goes. We'll see how Earth goes. So I'm not nervous. That's not the right word, but anxious? I don't know. I'm printing toys, but not entering contests. Jeff, you are the real MVP. Jeff, for real. Well, I think we're gonna have an honorable mention then. I'm in Mexico. Oh, that will. It's U.S. only. That's why. Buzz, that's why. This is U.S. only. How good are you at mountain biking? I don't know about good. Marijuana will help. I've been mountain biking for many, many years. How can I show my mountain biking prowess? So before I had a kid, I used to downhill at local parks a lot. Downhill was where I learned most of my skills. Now I just ride cross-country stuff. Oops. This is on a 29er hardtail. Oh, this is old. Here's one where these type of cameras are really popular. That's on my demo. I used to love that thing. Yeah. Oh, this is a fun little photo. Yeah, look at that. Fat dudes can fly too. I should probably do more mountain bike related content because I do have like 3D print stuff that I can do with bikes. And I've done like grips with TPU and things like that. You know, mountain biking to me has a direct correlation to working on 3D printers because I've built all my bikes, you know, down to the lacing of the wheels. This is my current mountain bike. I don't have the downhill bike anymore because I mostly just do cross-country stuff. just local stuff here, which isn't that big. So I don't know if that answers your question, but I've been mountain biking for a very long time, and I love it. I wish I had more time to do it, and yeah. Oh, here's another cool one from a long time ago on a 29er hardtail. So this is supposed to be an on-off box, but I was clearing it from the wood feature. Matthews needs to chill. Yeah. I've been to the hospital several times. Family Colorado. Oh, okay. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe you can try to VPN as a US. So if you can VPN, maybe US. I'm not sure. I can't switch it. Colorado 420. Do I smoke weed? Yes. It's legal here now in Maryland. Medical. It doesn't matter. It used to be medical. Now it's not medical anymore. Nice bike, thank you. Yeah, I used to also do. Well, I tried to get into dirt jumps, and I did it for a little while. I had an accident though on my dirt jump bike. I was coming over one of the jumps, practicing pretty much just doing whips and things like that. I was getting a little bit cocky, and I just managed to clip the front wheel on a lip of one of the big, 6-foot jumps, and I landed essentially, I guess, from around 10 feet onto my face with an open face helmet. I broke my nose and tore the bottom off. I had through and through on both my lips. I ripped the chin off. I had a concussion. I was completely out for a while. I've had close to 40 stitches on my face and lips and mouth, and they were trying to airlift me to plastic surgery. Luckily, I talked them out of it, and my wife talked them out of it. Actually, she wasn't my wife at the time. It was a long time ago now. That was probably one of the most serious accidents I had mountain biking. But yeah, I had a beard back then too, and they had to sew me up with facial hair because it was all just, mangled. And that was a huge pain. But somewhat recently, I guess like a year ago, I shaved all my facial hair, and I forgot that my chin isn't normal. It's like completely lopsided and hilarious, and everything under my facial hair is essentially scar tissue. With age, you will not do something that it's insane. Yeah, I know. I've definitely slowed down a lot since then. But yeah, I still try to ride. I might go tomorrow. Okay, we need to get the top. Guys, admittedly, I'm not gonna be able to finish this build, obviously, tonight. Maybe that's not so obvious, but definitely not gonna be able to finish this build tonight. Just to set expectations here. Also, I need T-nuts on this. This thing needs to be prepared with T-nuts. So to continue our conversation about how they're managing to cut costs, their instructions. These instructions are 2 out of 10, I would say. So that's how. I do like this. This was very nice to know exactly what's in here with labels. That's nice. I don't know. I have no idea what these things are. Guess we'll find out. Buzzbird, I don't know what that means. Oh, I just took out a whole bunch. It's only need 2. looks like tensioning the belts is done just right on the with the stepper. You kind of loosen the stepper motor, and then there's just screws that push it to the side to tension the belts. So that's nice and easy and basic. Anyone can do that. So very straightforward and simple build so far. There's nothing here that I'm questioning in any way. I really like these brackets, these corner brackets that essentially align and guarantee straight alignment of these extrusions. That's very nice. It means contrary. Walk away for a bit and it's being built. Nice. Yeah. It seems pretty simple. And like I said, I don't know how late I'll go. But I don't know. Let's see. Maybe we can get it far along. I guess it depends on how long you guys want to stay. I know most people stay up until the giveaway and then go, which is fine. You know, that's the point. But maybe I'll stay a little bit. All right, I got that hardware on. So let's get this thing on there. Okay, once again, this is a classic scenario for those that hang out on these live streams. I keep grabbing the greased rails. That's hilarious. Every single printer build. It's like a magnet. I can't stop. All right, this is actually going to be potentially challenging to do because I'm a human with arms, and I only have 2 of them. Like, hopefully I don't drop this. Let's see, I'm kind of trusting... Oh, you guys can't see this, can you? Oh, I guess we'll have to do it this way. I'm just gonna... Because this thing is massive. I can't get the lens on my wide angle camera lens isn't wide enough. Alright, we got 1 in. We got 2 in, yes. Let's see if we can get this side in there. Alright, 1 in. 2 in. Nice. Easy peasy. You guys can actually see this one, I think. Here's how it goes in. Oh, that just went right in there, huh? Boom! 1 more left. I'll rotate this. Oh my god, it's so light. So light in comparison to everything else. And 1 and 2. Okay. Oh, I popped this one out, didn't I? Oh. Booyah. We're in. Alright, now I do recall this showing not to go all the way, and there is actually a line. That's cool. Let's see where the line shows. Right at the top. This is nice. This is nice. So the instruction manual, one of its only useful things right there, shows where to stop this. Oh, let me get the chats. My Fabrica rails for the Mercury 1 were greasy. Yeah. I think for the 0.2 build, I'm gonna degrease them and not grease them until the whole thing's fully together. It's refreshing watching a not bought and paid for review. Don't ever sell out. This is not selling out. It's not gonna be hard for me. I'm literally gonna go as long as I can humanly, possibly go without selling out. But like, making money with YouTube, even in the past 2 years, has gotten hilariously low. Like, I had like a... How do I word this? Last year, I made... this year, I've made 1/16 of what I made last year from YouTube. So there has to be other ways to make money to make all this worthwhile. They want you to do, shorts. They want you to do these live streams. They want people to join, members, blah, 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 all while paying you significantly less. I have more than double the reviews I had, not reviews, subscribers I had last year. I have more than triple the views as I did last year, and I still have gotten significantly less from YouTube. So the only other way is to, have people use your links. And the way that actually people make money that go full-time on this is they get paid to review machines. So there's got to be a reason why all the paid channels out there are, well, one, able to make something out of YouTube, but also why they have so many views and why people listen to them. I don't know. I don't know how to do this, but for now, I'm not even going to consider taking any money for these things. If somebody wants to pay me for one of these things, I'm not going to take the money. And if they're not okay with that, like, I don't want the machine. I honestly think those companies don't even reach out to me, though, or don't answer me, so I think it all works out. I don't want them, they don't want me. Would it be best to build it with a friend? It's best to build anything with a friend. And also with some beers. There's so much hardware in here. I wonder for what. I guess the enclosure. Alright, so we got this tightened. Let's just rotate this thing and keep going. How much time we got? 30 minutes left on the contest? On the giveaway, rather. It's not a contest. I like this alignment on here. I don't know how many more times I'm going to say it, really, but the alignment is really well done. It's, I can't get into that one. They have these little metal pieces that don't let this go further than it needs to. So essentially, it's self-aligned. I can't get this in there. I need a smaller Allen key. Oh, I guess that's why they included these little babies. Get sponsors for filament. Most are great. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I also don't want to do 3D Max dirty. Like, they owe me nothing whatsoever, So I haven't been, like, jumping out of my boots to get filament sponsors. And I do genuinely like 3D Max. Like, I genuinely like their filament. It's all I mostly use when I need to print anything for myself. Like, all this is 3D Max. Things like that. So, yeah, just keep in mind I have a 5% off coupon at 3D Max. So if you guys want to buy that filament, 3D Print SOS gives you 5% off of their already low pricing. And that's my aim, really. This is the good deal, to share the good deals. By the way, here's another thing I kind of wanted to mention. In terms of, like, making money from content. Right now, the hottest videos by a landslide are anything with the words K1 in it. I'm assuming Bamboo too, but I don't have Bamboo machine, so I can't say on that. Anytime I make anything that has anything to do with K1, those videos like quadruple, quintuple my other videos by a lot. even the shorts on those machines. But like, technically, if I wanted to make money, I could just make content on those for like a while. Make project, whoops, righty tighty. Make projects using that machine, you know, things like that. But like, not everyone can afford one of those machines, and that's not what's fun to me in 3D printing. This type of thing is fun. Finding the little, you know, finding the gem amongst all the other machines, like that's fun for me. So I guess that recipe literally means I like shoot myself in the foot. But I think at least for now I'm totally okay with that. It's only a matter of time. What do you mean? Get sponsors by beer company? Yes. Yes. Anybody? Any beer companies in here want to do that? I would do. I would do it. I would do a booze company instantaneously. Print and drink, print and sip, sip and print. Simp and print. Been giving you that 5% for a while. Nice. I don't give 5%, I think. Do I? I might give 5%. I do think 3D Max is my largest like sponsor like this in terms of no, I'll check in a second. I don't remember. Bud Light. I don't know what the big deal is. I know everyone doesn't like things shoved down their throat. I guess that's really the main thing there, but I think it went so far overboard that it's hilarious. I'll still drink Bud Light. I don't care. Friday stream, print and drink. I like those. I like that idea. Okay, the frame is ready. And I took my time and chatted and everything. So I wonder if this is for the doors or something. Maybe this is for the hinges. It does kind of fit nicely in here. Yeah, I wonder if this is something door related. Kid Rock can't. Kid Rock, man, Kid Rock. Kid Rock went to a whole different planet, didn't he? I don't know. I can take far right and I can take far left to a certain degree where it just starts blowing my mind and I need to escape either side. It's almost unbelievable. It's like common sense is just gone. Better drunk, putting together a flying bear is something I pay for. I remember I used to do like in the very beginning I used to have beers during streams, and I think somebody was telling me that YouTube doesn't like when people drink on stream, and they will like algorithmically not show your stream. Well, I don't know how much of that is true. Yeah, Zumi, it went there for a second, but I got out of there, but I don't want to be in that pocket. Alright, how many minutes we got? 24 minutes. Let me find... Let's find that video. So yeah, we did all this. We did that. Oh, feet? Whoa, look at those little things. Where's that from? Where's that at? Oh, okay. That's what that was. Have a good evening, day, everybody. We'll catch up on the replay. Thanks, Truggy, for popping in. As always, good to see you. Oh, that's got to be the top. Oh, that's cool. That's nice. This is nice. I like it. So where do the feet go? Love that little knuckle tap the video. That's how you know it's sturdy, yeah. Little feetsies. Toe beans, no toe beans. They are adjustable though, like height adjustable. I don't see that piece. Yeah, I don't see the feet. I think that's an older machine. And this thing has seen some changes. Let me get this puppy on its sides. Yeah. There's threads right in here. These things just thread in. Let's go here. Alright, so should we do it scientifically or just all the way in? Let's just go all the way in. That way we can like come out with them. Let's see if the threads go all the way. Yeah, they do. Yeah, we'll just go all the way in. And that way if I need to adjust, I can take them, screw them outward. Well, that means there's like a solid 2 inches of adjustability. There's a joke in there somewhere. I know you're already thinking it. White gloves. The white gloves, man, that's a missed opportunity. They should have sent me some. What's this view show? Anything useful? Oh, okay, a little bit. Actually, I see that this somehow slipped a little bit, so let's see if I can correct that. Let me turn this again to me. No rails, please. Seriously, this thing is lighter. This thing is lighter than a bunch of other machines that I have, that's for sure. Righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Let me make sure this is even. Oh, here's the tap. Oh, easy printer. That's better. Tighten. Tighten. Tighten, and alright, that should be the feet. Boom. No play there. 2 VPNs and still can't. Oh man, I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's going on with that. I'll have to do some testing later. Yeah, I mean, still says 19 left, and he's 26 now, so people are definitely interning. Also, I gotta say, this is the lowest entries like that I've seen in a long time, so good chances to win. What's with the white gloves? I notice more people doing that, or color gloves. Find this distracting. It's a thing in Chinese tutorial videos. I don't know what the deal is, but a lot of companies in China force the workers to have white gloves on. I think I don't know if it's a professionalism thing or what. You know, it's some culture thing, but it's definitely a China video thing. I can answer for you, and that's nice of you. If you're on PC, try it from your phone. That's also a good thing. Yeah, definitely try it from your phone. All right, so how are the rods going to flip in there from the top? That's what I want to know. And we're obviously not going to see that in this video. Oh, right, the top. Let's put that on. This is cool. I like the way they did this. Are there different ones or are they the same? They're all the same. Oh, okay, this is also how the hat gets held in place. Click. Click. I like this. It's very satisfying. Clicky, clicky. Boom. Pretty. Nice and clean. Is that okay, Feder? Enter a buzzword? Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind that at all. Just, you know, be here to claim it and explain. Because don't forget, I have a very hard time attaching the name that's in there to the username. Like, I'll never even remember. Nothing personal. There's so many. It's difficult. You have 26 likes and 26 entries. There you go. Boom. Here's the real test, though. How many people are in here right now? There's 30 people watching? Oh, no, there isn't. That's not live. Yeah, 30 people watching, 30 likes. Okay, I can't complain. That's the right amount of likes. Step 1. Okay. M4 by 8. Okay, these guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 16, 32. Okay, safe to assume that we're just using the rest of these. The giveaway is US only, I thought. It is, but if he wins, he wants it shipped to a US address, Papa. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Yeah, it's for US only. In fact, Mika won one time before 3D Max was directly giving them away, when I was still giving them away and like shipping them myself. And the shipping to wherever he was, I don't remember, was it Australia? The shipping was like, it was like $36 for a spool, you know, a $15 spool. So that didn't work out. It's just not okay with me. All right, this goes down into the bed. So where are we gonna do that? Right here? All right, I guess so. Those are definitely pre-greased, I'll tell you that. Wait, we can use the Hodo for this. I will always use any opportunity to do the Hodo. Am I doing a full review? Yes. So I actually started doing the review for the 3D, what's it called? KP3S V2, but I kind of got burnt out on making that video. Then I started doing the video on the updated Chitty Tech video, which will technically be the next one, no matter what, like the next video. And then I still have the 2 kits to build, so there's a lot going on the channel. But yeah, my plan is to do a full video on this. And depending on how things go, so far this is really promising. In fact, I haven't used this yet, obviously, but I can see all the hardware. This isn't rocket science. It's pretty basic, and this is technically a better value than the Ghost 6. So I'll definitely be making a video. And I say it's a better value because the Ghost 6, even though it's so cheap and affordable and does a lot of things right, this has all of the things that I would want out of that machine. The bed is on 2 axes. The hot end is all metal, so you don't have to modify it directly from the box. It's larger. It doesn't have a funky size on the bed. So and I loved the Ghost 6. So I think this has so much going for it that it's nearly too good to be true. So far, the only real quirk that I'm seeing is the fact that the bed doesn't have an aluminum sheet. I don't know how much of that is a deal breaker for anybody. It's not a deal breaker for me at all. But it is, in fact, a thing. Let me make sure I don't miss this. 11 minutes left. If you guys want to jump in, there's a pinned comment at the top. I love when the screws come in little labeled packs, except when the labels are smeared and can't read. Yes, no, these are labeled extremely well. 10 out of 10 on that. White gloves are all over Asia. They want everything to be clean and not show your busted hands. Right. If you go to Japan, the taxi drivers wear them, so you deliver. Yes. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I was right. Lauren, how you doing, by the way? Off Fender. Fender. Good luck with the build. Catch you on the rerun. Absolutely, Darren. Thank you for popping in. Always good to see you in here. So the gloves are a cultural thing. Yep. Sterile. Yep. That's what they're going for. They want it to be that way. Also, they don't show people's faces in a lot of these things, like specifically so that they're not an individual, so that they're like general and in the background. It's technically they technically mean that in a really respectful way. Like the whole point of it is to just focus on the thing, so that you don't see a ring or don't see a scar or something or a fingernail, and then you're focused on that. They want that to be very, very secondary. And obviously we don't see the glove, so we're paying attention to it now, but it's actually done for that reason. Because I also come from a pretty different culture, and a lot of things are pretty different and kind of weird. But Americans do all kinds of weird stuff too, me included. I'm making a live stream with a guy that runs Fab Lab. His name is Brian Farmer. If he could get the filament, that could be cool. Yeah, oh, okay, you know the name. Okay, I see what's going on. Yeah, I don't care where it goes as long as it's a real person that wins here, claims it, and then goes to a U.S. address, as long as it's not a P.O. box. I don't mind where it goes. I need larger format printer faster than the CR10 on Clipper. There's a lot of those. K1 Max is going to be cool. I am getting one of those at some point. The Cheetah Tech is larger. I really like that machine. It's probably my current favorite outside of the custom Trident machine. K1 Max or this? Ooh, hard to say. I agree with Jeff. I think the current favorite of mine that's not a custom machine is definitely the X Plus 3. The updated X Plus 3 does almost everything correctly, as long as you don't need multi-material. Although I hear some rumors talking about one of those coming out. Gotta be a phone, nice. You want to dentist digging in there with bare hands? How about the Chitty Mac 3? It should be arriving soonish. Nice, that's a big boy. Oh man, that's such a huge machine. All right, guys, 8 minutes left. If you guys haven't entered the filament spool giveaway, the link is in the pinned comment on the chat. You have to be present for the giveaway, which will be very shortly, and also be in the United States, or at least the address has to go to the United States. Did I finish? No, I did not. So here's the question for everyone that's here. Um, would you guys want me to set this aside and continue finishing building it and doing the first prints and stuff in live streams? Or would you rather just see a video of it built and printing and me talking about the cons and pros? Let me know, please, in the chat. Obviously, since you guys are here, I would take your suggestion over, you know, other people. My replacement X Plus 3 is printing flawlessly. They got it all right. Super happy with the new revision. Lauren, that's my thoughts exactly. There is literally 0 faults so far out of all the prints that I've done on the machine. It is really, really great. They fixed all of the problems. Let's talk more assemble. Easy. That's not my style. I do mostly talking, some complaining, and then some assembly. Assembly being last. When do you get the Max 3? I don't have that coming. At least they haven't said anything to me about it. I doubt it. You know, they obviously want to see the video done for this machine before they send me anything. Which, how can I blame them? Like to see you finish it. I wouldn't mind watching you finish it. Okay, that's cool. Whoa, what is this screen? What did I just do? Oh, hold on, guys. I messed something up. What did I do? How did I move the scenes up there? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry, guys. I touched something in OBS and it like rearranged most of my screen. It threw me off completely. Live stream, love the interaction. Look at Nero, his base is all live stream. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he talks about that all the time. Can you do the Prusa test one sheet plastic using whole bed? Yeah, I think you asked last time. Yes, I plan on doing that. I like that the K1 has that as like a built-in thing. We like better talking. His first live build, it took him over 2 hours to get the first screw in. You know, that's not even that far off. That is not far off. I just like the building. You can always put me on mute. You know? Alright, those are done. What's next? Let me check on the contest. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. We got 28 people. What are we doing here? Alright, we're putting the couplers on now. Okay, let's get the couplers on. Those are where? Those are here. Reality made that test on the K1. Yeah, it's included in the printer. Which is admirable. I think it was close to 3 hours, but we didn't care. We were just hanging out. Yeah, you are. You guys are hanging out with me here. And with this guy. Look at that, he's rubbing the Flying Bear logo. Alright, let's get this on there. This way. Is there a flat spot? No. Okay. need that little... Oh, this one. This work? No. Come on, Allen key. Well, I bet the contest is over now. I love the rubbing the flying bear, yeah. I noticed that. Pretty much out of space. I am dead out of space. Behind me is about 3 machines just sitting on top of the boxes for machines. I have more sitting over here, more under me. It's getting out of hand. I gotta finish up these videos and get some of these things out of here. $1,600 square foot unfinished basement. This is an 800 square foot finished basement, and then half of it is cut off for the other half of the room, so it's a little down here. I can fit the 1000 by 1000 printer. Yeah, 1000 by 1000 by 1600. When's your Prusa XL coming? I don't think Prusa knows I exist. And I can't really buy one of those. That is unfortunately not in the cards. If I buy anything for the channel, I always try to make sure that I could somehow make that money back, because breaking even is a fun challenge for me. But I will definitely not be able to make anything back with that. Yard sale at Earth parking lot? Yeah, that could be a thing. Yeah, that could definitely be a thing. Theoretical question. I see. I'd be more than glad to take one of those flying bears off your hands. Yeah, I mean, I love that thing, but I'm going to eventually run out of space. I have to keep an original Aquila. I just have to, but I have 2 of them down there, so one of those is going to have to go. I love that what's called the Tronxy Gemini S for the dual print heads for the IDEX, but I'm gonna have to get some more modern IDEX because videos. The Aquila D1, I think that's the best Aquila that they've ever made. I'm gonna have to sell that. I don't have space. Prusa XL with 5 head, yeah. 5 racks, yep. Yeah, it's not cheap. Ooh, pellet. Those are crazy. Pellet printers. Yep. Alright, so this, according to them... Also, the bed was insulated, by the way, as well. But I think we kind of figured that out. This just goes in here. Bonk. Alright, so this just sits on top. Like this. By the way, I'm aware that the contest, not contest, keep calling it a contest. The giveaway is probably over. But give me a second. I'm like in the middle of this. So it looks like he has a rod in his hand and he's gonna put it all the way through. Oh, and then what goes in there? Yep, but what goes... Is that a grub screw? Okay, that's probably one of these. Oh yeah, there's grub screws. Okay. Well, what do you know? Ooh, good song. Are you gonna get the Prusa XL? No. Better, it's time. Alright. Hold on. How about this? Here's the deal. Let me put the rods in and then we'll do it. Nice. These slide in there so nicely. For $400. It's a first world punt. Oh, does it go all the way through down there? Oh, it does. It goes all the way through. Okay, well that makes that easy, actually. Because you can align this. Alright, so I gotta get the grub screws ready. I'm gonna dump this out. We always discuss this, the difference between a gun and set screw. Grub and set screw. This is a grub. Definitely a grub. Yep, and it's flat. I'll just keep going with it. Bang. And it does not need to be super tight. Haunty voice. It's called a set screw, is it? No, it's a grub screw. Set screw? Oh, I thought you were trolling me for a second there. Is there a proper term that I'm missing? For sure won't work without rubbing the bear. Rubbing the flying bear. Set screw. Grub screw. I'm so lost. I can't tell if I'm being trolled because I genuinely don't know. So I legitimately don't know if I'm saying it right. if you don't rub the bear, it won't work. Miranda built a huge printer. Printer wanted to copy him, so yes, he did. That was cool. Yeah, I don't have anything down here that's full size. Maybe I should have a conversation with 3D Max. Set screw, grub screw. Grub is food in America. Papricola. It's a machinist term. Set screw. Really? Using two will help keeping it from backing out. I remember scouring the internet for the answer. They're essentially the same thing, but one sits flush and one is recessed and the other sticks out. But I don't recall which one. Okay, so we're both a little confused then. It's like pop and soda. Oh. Okay. Also, I'm gonna have to take those out. Because I just realized there's only 3. And I already put 2 in. So what would be the equivalent here? It's not whatever this is. These won't fit in there. This is the wrong thread. That too is the wrong thread. Alright, hold on. What am I missing here? There isn't 4 of these. I did skip around in the video. Yeah, we did that part. It's in there. I want to see what he puts in. I mean, according to this, it's a grub set. Grub screw is a term invented by people who did not know. Nice. It depends if the end is knurled or not. I don't think the end is knurled. Whoa. No, it's not. I mean, I have grub screws. Set screws. Grub screws. But I definitely don't see one in here. And I don't think this will fit in. Yeah, that doesn't fit in. So it has to be this. And there's only 3 of them. So that's not good. Here's to answer that question about how they save money. This is how. I bet I don't have any like that. What I can do is I can install really long... No, because then the enclosure won't fit. So no, I can't do this. Don. Nice. A grub screw is also known as a set screw. It's designed and manufactured without a protruding head. Okay, well this is a little bit of a dilemma, everybody, and probably going to cause me to pause here, which I know everybody's waiting for the giveaway, but this is, I'm missing at least one set grub. I need one more grub set. I'm going to put in what I have here. I'm going to put one at the top, but that's going to be an email to them, of course. Unless I'm just completely and utterly missing something, you can't put anything else in there except for our set screw. And I don't have any of those. And you need one because there's nothing on the bottom. Like, they go all the way through. So you quite literally need these. So I'll have to cut off a head of one. No, I won't be able to do that. I won't be able to get it in and out. So yeah, we're gonna have to find some way to get a grub screw. Alright, I guess this is where we're gonna pause the build. Or maybe I can put in a couple other things like the lead screw. But let's go ahead and do the filament giveaway portion. My head definitely protrudes. Don. They don't have extra screws? No. No, they don't. Probably save money by switching to Geico and their car insurance. Yes. So yeah, there you go. So that's so far the first fault that I have found is we don't have enough grub screws. Unless I'm just completely and utterly missing something, which is possible. I've done it on my Trident build. I was like, oh, this isn't here, this isn't here. It was. In fact, speaking of the Trident build, let me see if the Trident kit has that size grub screw in it. It does, and there's one! If that's not destiny. That's all we needed. Alright, let me put all four in at least then. And then we'll do it. Talk about stringing along my audience. Whatever, deal with it. Kind of surprised these feet aren't rubber. They're like a plastic material. But they are very sturdy when this thing sits down. Lots of differing opinions on the interweb, so I'm going to go with Pop Soda explanation. Fair. It might be jammed in a linear rail. It could be, yeah. I mean, everything was bagged pretty nicely, though. So that definitely would be unlikely, but you can't rule it all the way out. I like the way that this is done. I like the way that those sit in there. I can't believe I just had one. That's something else. I think I stripped that one in there. So Oh, am I missing the chats? Oh, I am. You do have another printer to borrow one from. Yeah. Yeah. Spare one in the pulley if you have one. Oh, true. Okay. I do have pulleys. I do have a bunch of pulleys. I have a bag, a whole bag of them. If the screw has a hex drive, then it's a set screw. If it's another type of drive, such as slotted, then it's a grub screw. Hey, look at that. So set screw, so far, is the closest definition. Alright, those went in nice and straight, so I know the build itself is straight, so that's good. Why is this thing not scrolling to the bottom? Flying Bear is a magician. No, Mingda is a magician. Now that level of joke is... that's pretty low. It's a pretty low level. Probably looking for set screws this whole time, looking for grub screws. Watching you put the rod in the hole got me all feeling more. It's that easy, huh? How are you still liking your FiSec? I love it. It's my favorite machine. Definitely. I could easily say that if I was to keep one machine, I would keep the Trident. The only problem is I was not aware. I just did not know, because of my lack of professionalism and smart ability, that I didn't know that you can't solder wires inside of a cable chain. I didn't realize how much tension is actually in them. So my main fan is currently broken because I soldered that wire together from several wires and it broke somewhere. So I had a clog and I was like, oh man, what the heck, this thing clogged and the fan wasn't spinning. What's crazy is the printer is so good because Clipper it never actually spiked in temperature. It just perfectly sat at 260 or 265, whatever I was printing, with zero issue for like hours without that fan. And you know, it didn't notice anything wrong because there isn't anything wrong in the printer's for the printer's sake. So yeah, I found out why. It was because I have a broken wire. But off to the screen here, I have a full USB CAN bus setup that I was planning on doing anyway. So the next time I work on it, I'm going to be replacing all of that. I want no wires, I want no cable chains, I want no end switches, which is how I should have done it in the first place. But I didn't know. I didn't know these things. But now I know. I learned a lot. But yeah, that's my favorite machine. It's now on your floor. No drop. Man, why isn't this thing scrolling to the bottom? Play. Sleepy time. Alright, EDZ. Thank you for being here. Alright, let's do this contest / giveaway. Let's see how many people. 29. I got a bag here, but there aren't screws in it. Does it have the bag still screws in? Does it say 3 or 4? That's a good question. Hex socket head cap 5, flathead screws 5, thin head CM hexagon socket M3 5. Is that true? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they were the grub screws / set screws were actually in this bag that doesn't have them labeled in there at all. Hex through hole rivet nut. No, it wasn't in here, was it? Oh, it wasn't here. Flathead screws? Nope, those are in here. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, all this is correct. So they were in a bag that did not have that label. So I think what's happening here is, and if you saw the video, this is an upgraded machine, and I have a feeling that they're just reusing some of the stuff from the old one. I bet that's what's happening. All right, giveaway time. Let's pick a winner. All right, so let's see. Let's go to winners. Let's do draw winner. I'm gonna draw one winner. And we have our winner. Now I'm going to hit announce winners in widgets. Boom. David P. David P. Congratulations, sir. You have won yourself a roll of 3D Max filament. David Pulliam, I see you over here. Looks like there was another video with it. This is part 9. I don't know. But congratulations, you won a roll of 3D Max filament. And I see you are in the US. So that's cool. I asked, the question was, how many printers do you have and what's your favorite one? You wrote, sadly, just one, P1P with automatic print remix option. Cool, man. P1P is a great machine, especially for if you have one. Doesn't count. No, it counts. Scrolling. Keep that screen scrolling. Cool. Congratulations, man. So here's the thing. Message me with your address and with your choice of filaments. Like, go to their website, see which PLA Plus that you would like. Let me know which one. Make sure that it's in stock. Let me do the camera. And email me at Fedor, F-E-D-O-R, at 3dprintsos.com. That's Fedor, F-E-D-O-R, at 3dprintsos.com. Obviously, I know your email from the entry, so in case someone else tries to email or some nonsense, it won't work. Email me from your email address with your address and your choice of filament, and I will forward that information to 3D Max, and they will shortly ship your stuff out. I actually think they ship probably about a week or 2 weeks after I give them the address, because that's about the I see about it takes about like 3 weeks for some people to get it, and then they message me that they got it, or some about 2 weeks. I know that sounds like a long time, but it's a free roll of filament, so I will not complain to them at all. The fact that everyone's getting them, I'm really cool with. I am David P. That is an awesome way to spell congratulations. Anyway, guys, it is 12:20. I think I'm gonna continue for a few more minutes if anyone wants to stick around, because I kind of want to see how the other parts of this come together. I'm not gonna stay too long. Actually, let me check if there is anything in here. Oh, there is. There is a grub screw in here. I'm gonna keep calling them grub screws because that's what I call them. So this lower one has one in it. That's why it's missing. Interesting. Let me check the others. This one has it too. Wait a minute. Alright, here's a sanity check. You guys ready? I'm gonna take one out. Here's the one. I thought I checked this. Is there another one in there? Anyone following along with what just happened? This is embarrassing. So, the grub screws that are not listed in the things, the set screws, are extra screws. See, this is why it's worth doing these builds, because, and it's also worth watching these builds, because you get to see stuff like this. I F it up so that you don't have to. You are welcome. Yes, you do so fun. Yep. Oh my god. Really set. Oh my god. So does this one have double? I can't believe it. I went to buy the FB printer using your link, but your reference disappears if I add the leveling to my order. Are you still going to get a cut? I want to say yes, I will still get a cut. Yeah, man, they're in there. Dang. That's wild. Also, it's not wild. I think I will still get it. Yeah, they're in there. I'm still tripping on this, so give me a second for my brain to catch up. Jeez. So both these on top have extras. You can never have too much grub. Yep, that's an extra. That's hilarious. Why can't I get this guy out of there? Is that going forever? Probably gone forever. Well, that one's gone forever. Well, there should be a second one in there, and there is. Alright, I guess I'll attempt to find that later, but that fell on top of a bag on top of carpet. That's gone. There you go. So we ended up with one less set screw. Goodness. Doomdog. Good name. Those are great instructions, not telling you the set screw already. The instructions are 1 out of 10. These are horrible instructions. They just are. So far, watching this live video with horrible camera instructions, horrible camera angles, it's probably better. Yep, time for another cone. Put the one back in the Trident box? Nah, it's okay. Smart though. The one that I'll find on the floor later. I have to wear the umbrella now. Embarrassing, you go full tilt. Yes. Good catch. Just realize how big that printer is now that the body's put together. Yeah, it's massive. This thing's huge. Rods get double screwed. Full send on the grub screw. Apparently, this thing stopped scrolling for me, so I'm missing all these chats. Flying Bear 4, Fetter 3, extras. Hate dropping screws on the carpet. Yeah, it's the worst. Oh man, I completely forgot about the stream. It's all good. I actually forgot to post about it. So, I started a live stream by accident, like 30 minutes before the stream, and just had my face to the camera. So, it's partly my fault there. Alright, is this the button? There we go. Now it's just gonna go to the bottom, I hope. Let's see if I can move this real quick. Yeah, no grub screw. Oh, let me check. Yeah, no, that set screw is forever gone because I have my laptop bag here, and it landed on the bag, and it's I'm not even gonna look for it. I'm not gonna miss it. Can I hover over this option? Scroll to bottom. Okay, cool. All right, where are the rods at? Let's get the rods in there. 1227. Man, I should probably call it real soon. After this, probably. What did that say? Hex socket head cap screws. Hex socket head cap. Okay, this. I have 5 of them left. What do we need these for? Whoa, whoa, easy, dude. Easy, tiger. Oh, 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 that's heavy. Also, not lubricated at all, so that's gotta be done. Also, I just realized these things. No, I guess these do have to be somewhat straight. I mean, somewhat tight, don't they? Yeah, these things should be tight. Lead screws should be loose. Oh, I haven't been watching the video. What is that? Oh, okay. I get it. That's these. That's for the sensors. And they go which way? This way? Yeah. Alright. Where are your gloves? I gotta get a pair. I guess these limit screws are here because you can get this printer without the auto bed leveling. Which also means I probably have to disable this or remove one of these for both of these. You go ahead and plug this in. You guys still see what I'm doing here? No? Nope. This one. Cool. Let me get this one on there, but like I said, I'm probably gonna have to take these off when the sensor is installed. We'll just keep following the instruction. I'm not sure there's gonna be like an optional installation instruction at some point. See what we got. Yep. These. Oh, and these are individuals, by the way. I just realized there's 2 separate motors. They're not belted, so that's why there's 2 separate things. That's actually for bed tilt. That's pretty cool. You know, one of those telescopic magnets stuck on the printer. That's actually probably good, yeah. Alright, let's get the screws. And I wonder what these are going to be for. There's 2 of them, so they got to go up top somewhere. Oh, that's trim for the doors. This is trim for the doors. Gotta be. Whoa. Oh, I can't get that through there. Interesting. What's up with this bearing? I can't get this rod through there. Yeah, definitely does not like that. Just removing a little set screw on the bottom, see if I can get this bearing out of there. What's up with the bearing? Oh, wait, what? How does that make any sense at all? I couldn't get it through there when it was installed, but now... Oh, I guess it wasn't perfectly aligned. Let's see. Guys, I've seen some videos where I wish the guys would maybe get a manicure or something. Their hands were just nasty. Yes. Why not show in the best light? Grub screw is headless and slotted, not hex. Right, I keep saying it. I just always said grub screw, always. But yes, we've learned that it's a set screw. Also, I have to put this on with the spring. And this will be pretty cool. Go. Okay, we're in. Tighten this little bearing. Okay. Now let's tighten it down here. Up, long Allen. Oh, actually, I have to loosen that again, because I got to remember that this can't fully go all the way in. You want the coupler to have a little tiny gap in it. That's actually important, because you don't want the rod itself to be on the actual motor's shaft. You want it to be separate, so you got to make sure there's a gap there. Cool, this thing goes up with just one pretty easily. So it's definitely straight and works well. Sweet. Yeah, I'm gonna try to see if I can get the next one in and keep it over there so you guys can see it. Set screws, one word, really? All right, let's see if I can get this one in there without taking it out. I can. That was weird. I guess it was just misaligned. Right, let's get that spring. This in there. I guess technically the only thing we didn't have time for is the actual print head. But the print head is just 4 screws and It's 4 screws and a big plug, so not a big deal really. So let's get that all the way in, and then back it up just a bit like that. Okay, I will have to turn it to do this actually. Just a hair like that. Give it a little gap. And then, bam. Okay. Cool, 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 cool. Rise. Nope. All the way down. Rise together. No, then see the backlash and everything is working well. Can't get my hand in there to turn it anymore. Yeah, cool. So the fact that that's not belted is pretty nice actually. Okay. Ha, nice. We got some inquisitions going on. All right. That was fun. How can I show this whole thing in some way, shape, or form? Here, let's do this. Make sure nothing's down at the very bottom. Not. So we can put this here. I'm gonna need this still. I'll put this down here, even though it shouldn't go there. This as well. Then we'll throw this on here, because that's next. And let me put this here. Let's get these guys back into here. So far, the only real mysterious part is what these little things are for, but I'm guessing it's to finish off the enclosure. These like plastic little panels with holes in them. Yeah, Flying Bear, if you guys are watching, a PDF instruction manual is almost like a must, I think. You need it. You need it. I would much rather flip a page, look at step, whatever, with a picture, read a few words. I would much rather that than a video. And an outdated one, in fact. So far, amazing things to say. Very positive. The only things so far are the instructions, right? I wouldn't have gone through all that grub screw nonsense if the instructions all worked. Let me get this thing right here. See how this thing works. That slips in a different direction than on the other thing. Oh, I see what happened. I put these in backwards. There is a front and a rear. The reason why these go in this way, vertically, these go in horizontally. The reason why I say they're backwards is because, like I was mentioning with the other machine, let me show you. You can have that hat on like this, doing its thing, like that. Oops. Come on. You can have it on like this, doing its thing, but then you can come up to the printer and you need it. You can open it up, and obviously you can't have that towards the front. So I got to move these to the back. I didn't realize there was an orientation to them, and how in the heck I'm going to take it off now, I don't know. I mean, I have an idea. Okay. See, the worst part about their printer is just me. Wait a minute. Wait. Huh? So if I spin this way, they go this way. And if I want it here in that direction, I spin. Is there 4 of these? Am I just... Am I sleepwalking? Is there 2 and 2? Yes, okay. Phew. I thought I lost my mind. Okay, there's 2 different types. So this one, yes, this is the front one. There we go. This should be the back one. No. Yes. There we go. I'll show you guys what I'm doing in a second. There we go. Okay, it knocked over all my tools. That's fine. Just beat it. That's right. When in doubt, just beat it. Alright, so how this works is these go in horizontally. Like this. And these, I guess they're also horizontal, but they're in a different orientation. There we go. That's the hat. That's what we're talking about. Also, it looks smaller than it is. This is the biggest machine I have here. It's bigger than the Chitty Tech X Plus 3. The K1 will fit in there easily. The K1's tiny. The K1 will stand on this build plate. The Trident that's 300 by 300 will go inside here. This is a mass of a machine. What can I put in there? Can? That's she big. What do I have in here? That was printed on a 400 by 400 by 400 machine. That's too tall. Anyway, that thing can definitely be a center for ants. Their English instructions were lacking. Yeah. Oh, now this thing's scrolling to the point where I can't scroll up. Maybe some basic Russian manual that you have. Yeah, I mean, if there's a Russian one, that wouldn't be a problem, really. Good live stream. I like the fun banter. Touchscreen is used for a derailleur, as the head is rather necessary. Derailleur is an awesome word. Need to sell those umbrellas? Yes. I think they do, just in the camera section. There was a PDF in their Google Drive, but I'm not sure that's the right file. There was a PDF, but it wasn't this. It wasn't what I needed. Maybe some basic runs manual. It was just it was a thing of everything that's in the box. Better tell Flying Bear that I will do a professional set of instructions for them in English and one in Spanish. Payment? One printer per dual language print. They might go for that, actually. They might go for that. Videos are nice for clarity, but I prefer written instructions. Well, also the video is not for this exact machine. It's for an older one. There's some things are different for sure. I did one for XYZ printing way back 9 years ago. Oh, cool. Nice. The Rostock. I had the best written instructions, and I'm pretty sure that CMC gave the author his own printer. Nice. You lost your mind 4 or 5 printers ago. Yeah, that's for sure. I did translation work for both the state of Arizona and for, I can't say the word, Pemex, whatever. The Mexican Petroleum Company. Oh, nice. I made a Hodo holder for the wall. Did you? Oh, can you send me that, please, Serge? I'll print it tonight. I would love that. Please. Does it hold the actual holder or just the parts itself? Kind of like at the base. My keyboard is younger, refuses to type the E. Frame's big, but what size is the build plate? The build plate is 329 by 329. It's pretty big. I'm serious. Let them know. I will. I'll send them the link to this video. I will link it in Discord. Yeah, that'll be awesome if you can tag me in there as well. The screwdriver and the bits. Yeah, cool. I would print that and throw it. I literally saved space on it right here. Also, is it on printables? Because I searched on printables, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find anything for Hodo. All right, everybody. It's getting late enough. I'm literally sleepwalking. When's the next live stream? I don't know. I have a really hard time scheduling these, to be honest with you, because I don't know. Technically speaking, I shouldn't have done tonight. I stayed up real late last night working, and I had a project launch last night, and I'm just destroyed. I don't even know how I got through this. I guess the coffee before the stream was the savior here. I don't know. I'd like to do one a week. I always say I try to do every Wednesday at a minimum. If I can do more, I will do more. I do have to get to that FISEC machine. Not that I have to. I don't have, like I said, I don't have any contracts or anything like that. But if I start that project, that's going to take over my entire desk and it'll have to stay there. So I actually expected this build to be much more complicated than it is. But we're almost there. It's just a couple plugs away from being done. So I would say that this has a very high probability of being the next live. And if I can get one in, I'll try to just do it. But I can't schedule it, unfortunately. I'm posting on printables now. Awesome. Appreciate your work. We'll catch you in the next one for sure. Awesome. Glad to hear it. No, I'll definitely see you guys. All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Congratulations to David for the spool. I'll be waiting for an email from you. I'll probably get back to you tomorrow, if not the day after, and I'll shoot over that info for him. My wife kept me up last night. Was it worth it? Yes. Gonna squeeze out an extra millimeter. Don, you and Zumi are gonna get along just fine. Don, if you're not already in the Discord, hop in the Discord. Yeah. F1 Hot Rod, yes. It's very tempting. Although, keep in mind, I would highly suggest you get the PEI bed and the auto bed leveling. It is a huge bed, and it would help tremendously to have auto bed leveling on this machine. So you can also grab any bed leveling sensor and put it on here. There's plenty of space on the board for anything that you might want. But they have it stock, you know, so I would suggest you doing that, especially because the PEI plates at this size can be pretty expensive. So $390 shipped for the PEI combo, I think, is worth it. That'll bug me that it's $329, which should be $330. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why. Maybe it's usable space. Maybe that 1 millimeter they can't get the bed to exactly go there. Who knows? All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for joining. I appreciate you all. And I think I'll see you guys in the next one. Hop in the Discord. I'll probably stick around for a few more in there while I clean up and things like that before I go to bed. But otherwise, have a good night, everybody. I'll see you all in the comments. Please use the links if you're interested in the machine. I'd appreciate it. And hopefully they work. All right, everybody. Talk to you later.